What's up to Lion Talk Live? We love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Maxx, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Do Crew. This is Ball Hawk, Ifata Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
All right, well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Hey, it's Sunday, it's game day, it's the biggest game of perhaps the week in the NFL. You know, all eyes across the nation are going to be watching this particular game as we've got, yes, an NFC North battle for not just first place in the North, but also first place in the NFC on the line. Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. 5-0 versus 4-1. You know what? Somebody's going to fall to second place, and that whoever loses this game, there's a real big possibility they could fall to the bottom of the NFC if things go the wrong, or the NFC North, and things go against them today. So let's see what shakes out. We've got some actives, inactives, so let's start with that. We've got, say 29 minutes to kick off, so let's get going with that. Let me bring this up on the screen for you guys. Some of you are going to ask about Carlton Davis. He is confirmed he is going to play today, so not a big problem there, but that doesn't mean other people aren't out for both the Lions. All right, starting with the top, Aaron Jones, as you can see on the screen, is going to be active for the Minnesota Vikings, but they do have Blake Cashman is going to be out, Drake Rodriguez is going to be out, Myles Gaskin is out, Dwight McLaughlin is out, Walter Rose, is out, and then Brett Ripken are also out for the Minnesota Vikings. For the Detroit Lions, Lawrence Strickland, hey, someday we're going to see this kid on the field. I think he's a playmaker, but I get it. You can't keep everybody. Newly acquired Isaiah Thomas is not going to be out on the field for the Lions. Probably not a big surprise there. He's barely had opportunity to even practice with the team. So how much of the material does this guy even know? Probably not a whole lot. Parker Hess, tight end. He wanted to know why the Lions brought up a tight end to the active roster. You know what? It could be because Parker Hess is not available to go. Giovanni Manu, no surprise here. He is out today. And then the big one is going to be Kevin Zittler. He's going to be out. You did hear MCDC throughout the week talk about this. They thought that Yodi would be able to step in and do well. Well, Yodi's going to get his opportunity here. Last one is Isaiah Williams. Man, this kid hasn't been on the field yet. Came in as potentially being the number 3 quarterback for the Detroit Lions in the season. You know what? We're going to have to wait a little bit more time for him, but I think we can all agree he's been a big addition to the team. It's just he's getting an opportunity to slowly grow, slowly mature as an NFL capable receiver. Also means that Tim Patrick, Allen Robinson, and everybody else, Khalif Raymond, are doing a real good job holding down that fort. So it's buying the Lions a lot of time to slowly develop Isaiah Williams. All right, let's get over to the Do Crew, see what you guys have to say. Anything shaking and baking with you guys? Again, we've got, though, a little under a half hour until we go. So, all right, sorry, let me turn my text off. I'll respond to those afterwards, unless we get some breaking news. So there was nearly some breaking news, just to bring this up, about an hour or so ago. It's just, man, this topic's so beat up, I didn't really want to do another video about it. It is in regards to Maxx Crosby. It is in regards to him potentially becoming a Detroit Lion. And yes, there was some news this morning. Again, I did a video yesterday on it. I felt like, man, just doing another one would be really kind of over the top. But there were some things in social media and even from Crosby's own representation talking about there are people with information behind the scenes, I guess, sources, you could say, that are stating that the Lions have had some level of conversation with Crosby, that, however, the defender wants to be known as a pillar for the Raiders organization. He has a strong desire to help build the team back into a winning situation. That being said, Crosby is aware the Las Vegas Raiders may be facing a rebuild. Thusly, he is open to trying to move his services onto another team. End quote. Who these sources are, I do not know. You do have Detroit's Sports and Detroit's Podcast both reporting this, along with a couple other people in social media. Does this mean he's going to get traded? I have no idea. And again, I didn't want to do a separate video on it. I felt like this story has been getting I get it. We're going to hear it for the next couple of weeks as we go into the trade deadline. Lions don't get any kind of pass rush pressure on the Vikings today, then you're probably going to see those speculations skyrocket, about this guy being brought in, that guy being brought in, as people are going to want more defensive pressure in regards to getting after, whoever, Sam Darnold or whoever. All right, AJ, let's get this 100%. Let's get this win. France taking a nap to get ready. Hopefully got the nap in, my friend. Clark, we need this one badly. I agree. It's not the end of the world if you don't win this game, but you win this game, you are number one in the NFC. You are number one in the NFC North, and that right there, that's a pretty big adjustment to have. It's a pretty big cap or a feather in the cap. What do you want to say? The Lions don't win, though. It won't be the end of the world, but it could expedite perhaps some level of interest in certain players becoming Detroit Lions. JDC, just a speed bump in the road for the Lions family truckster. I'll go with that. See, JDC, as a Lions fan, I can't wait until we ram through the road, close sign, and fly off the jump. I'll go with that. And woo, I'll go with that. Yes, I agree fully. Michael D, just win, baby. Just win. Exclamation points. Go Lions. And good to see you, Michael. Michael, oh, yeah, there you go. Big Eddie, big game, exclamation point. Most pumped I've been in a while for a regular season game. Lions, to be fair, we've had some pretty good regular season games to begin this season. But like you're pointing to, I think we all get it. 70+% of the nation are going to be able to watch this game. That tells you, at least from Fox Studios and stuff, that tells you what they're trying to put out there because they know where the ratings are. They know where the advertisers want to advertise in. Detroit Lions have become, whether you want to call it or not this, they've become one of the favorites in the United States. And you could even say Canada, Mexico, and probably other provinces too. I know we have some viewers from the Philippines, from the UK. I'm trying to remember everybody from China. I want to say we've got a couple there, and then yes, a couple in Europe and Germany, etc., different areas. So Lions travel. Lions have brought in fans, and that is why you're seeing this game so widely broadcast. All right, Jess. Everyone else watching Fox 2 pregame, don't know. We'll find out. Hatman, dang JDC, didn't you have anything better to do than be here? Exclamation question mark. Laughing. Me neither, buddy. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, the Duke crew does travel. Let's see. Hatman, Jesse Lynn. Yep, I watch it off and on until they talk about our grit team. Then I'm locked in. Okay. Yeah, as far as the Fox 2. Okay, I got you. Love the Little Caesars commercial with St. Brown. Yeah, he's been getting a lot more commercials. His star power is definitely rising. Stephanie, Tim Patrick was just interviewed on Fox 2. Seems like a really good guy. I would agree with that. He does seem like a pretty good dude. It doesn't seem like there's any problems with him. I just think he's happy to be here. Opportunity to win and be, an active athlete again. Mr. Nico, Hassan Reddick isn't leaving the Jets. No, I saw that one after I got off the morning show. Went to the gym, and I think somewhere near the end of my stay at the gym, they broke the news that signed a new deal with the Jets. So, yes, you can take his speculation about becoming a Detroit Lion off the board. Doug, hey, is there a Lions game today? Why, yes, there is, man, and a pretty good one. They are talking Lions right now. Yes, they are, man, and yes, it is a massive game. Brother Ken, is there a Lions game on? Question mark. You must just have woke up from a 10-month coma. There you go. It could be. Maybe Doug did get into a coma. All right, Mr. Nico, hopefully we get this win because we have depth in our roster and a fantastic coaching staff. I would agree with that, very much so. After this game, I hope we focus on obtaining Maxx Crosby and Zadarius Smith. If we could get them both, man, that Lions front four, especially when Hutch comes back, whether it's this year or next year, wherever he comes back, that would be something for sure. Brother Ken, almost forgot. Greetings and salutations, family. Back at you, Brother Ken. Hopefully you were having an outstanding start today, even though I want to say you're about 3 hours behind us. So, man, your day is just getting up and going. Doug, Jimmy Johnson says at the stage he would not go crazy for a mega star defensive end right now. Yeah, when I was getting ready to come on air, I saw they were talking a little bit about something about that. I was just trying to focus on this, but thank you for clarifying that. Doug, live or die by our team culture. Live or die by our team culture. I'll go with that. Let's see. Gary, if Crosby requests to be traded to the Detroit Lions, am I happy? It's the only way the price would be worth it with Brad Holmes. I think if Crosby isn't a Raider, a Las Vegas Raider, then he probably does want to come here. It seems like there's a lot of fits here. I get he's got some familiarity with Michigan, born here, raised in Texas, so a lot of different things in play. So it could be that potentially, if he really wants out of there, that yes, he would be asking to come to Detroit. So it's almost game time. It is. We're down to 20 minutes. Voltron Forest Fox is also saying Hutchinson could be back for the Super Bowl or sooner. It's just, I know we talked about it in the morning show. We've talked about it. I did a video this week. You're just getting more and more and more layers to that thing. I have no idea if he's going to be back. I can only tell you guys what I've seen through my own eyes as a coach and a GM, that yes, it is very possible for him to come back. To me, and I get some people say, well, don't bring him back. You don't want to risk hurting him. We brought James Houston back last year, and I get James Houston hasn't been the same. I don't know why. It could be just the Lions coaching staff has lost faith in his ability to set a edge in the run defense. It could be a lot of different stuff. What we can say is, we were talking about it with the show this week, that there is evidence in past NFL games that I can easily remember. We brought Terrell Owens in 2004/5 with the Super Bowl. He broke his leg 7 weeks later. 7 weeks. He's back on the field and playing in the Super Bowl. Nearly got the MVP of the Super Bowl with his 9 catches, 122 yards. Jack Youngblood broke the tibia in his leg and never even missed a snap. He discovered it at halftime when he was complaining about some leg pains. They did an x-ray on him, said, yeah, your leg's broke. And he told the medical staff, just tape me up. And they had to tell him, yeah, we don't have a tape job for a broken leg. He was like, skip it, give me some painkillers. And he went out there. He played the rest of that playoff game. He played the next couple playoff games, played in the Super Bowl, and then, still on a broken leg, went out and played in the Pro Bowl. So is it possible that in 12 weeks from now, Hutch could be back? Sure. I'm not here to say it is going to happen. I'm not saying it should happen. I'm just saying it is possible. Let's see. Voltron, Jay Glazer was talking about it. Yeah, I didn't really catch the pregame stuff, just getting ready for this, but I know it seems like it is on most national-wide media now that, yes, the longer the Lions make it into the playoffs, there is a higher opportunity for Hutch to return if he's healthy enough to do so. Bo, it's time to tell Minnie, we are your overlords. I'll do with that, man. You run the show, 100%. Johnny Sith, let's go! Exclamation point. Woo! Give me one, coach. You want a one? I'll give you one. And a 1, a 2, and a 3. We'll give you a... And there you go. Brent, time to reclaim first place in the North. Exclamation point. Oh, yeah. I'll go with that. Lions bad guy. What's up with Carlton Davis? I hear he's in. I hear he's out. What's going on? He's not on the inactives list, so he must be active. That's what I can tell you. So I'm expecting, based on that alone, that he'll be playing in this game. Trump's with an exclamation point and a question mark. Okay. Let's see, Adam. Let's go, Lions Nation. I'll agree with that, man. Let's get this going. This would be a massive win for us. So let's hope it shakes out. Chew, Cooper Kupp requests a trade, I think. It could be, man. I could be wrong, but I don't think that the Lions would go after him. I just think our wide receiver room is pretty stacked at this point, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they would go after him. Let's see, Bo, Coach Headroom is in, exclamation point. Maxx Thornton is in command. Woo! Yeah, I even wore a white shirt for this one just so it'd be easier to see my shoulders. Just for you, Bo. Let's see, Doug, Winter by more than 10 points at least, exclamation point. Woo! Let's hope so. Let's make it. Let's go out and get that win. Lions bad guy, 5-0 means nothing. Steelers started 11-0 in 2020 and lost in the first round. So chill, Vikings crap talkers. All right, fair enough. Doug, North beat the best division in the NFL by far. Yes, best. I figured out we were going with that. My bad. Doug, defensive end as time goes on, Pete. Okay. Let's see, Moonscar. What up, Duke Crew? What up to you too, Moonscar? Good to see you. And I like the new thumbnail with the, I guess you've had that before, haven't you? The kneecap soup. See the Trim Reaper. What up, Coach and Crew? Question mark. Let's go, Lions. Woo! Exclamation points. Lions win 27-24. Does Jake Bates set an NFL record with like an 81-yard field goal to win it? I want to know. Let's see, Doug. Trades and acquisition are a lot about leverage. This is all about playing out like 7-card stud for Brad Holmes and MCDC. I'll go with that. Yeah, both teams are trying to get the best deal for them. So I get it. Brad Holmes doesn't want to overpay for anything, and I don't think anybody watching this anticipates he would do so. but we'll see what actually happens in time. Jim, what do you get? Jim and Denise, what do you got? Run the ball equals win the game. I like the way you're thinking, and I think that's an excellent coaching philosophy right there. Don Burr, Coach, how do you do? Question mark. Minnesota is due for an L. Lions 26, Vikings 20. I'll take that, Donnie Burr, 100%. Don Burr, November the 5th can't come fast enough. Fast enough. I'm tired of the Crosby, Dream, Miles Garrett talk. Yeah, and, hey, once that's passed, obviously, like you're alluding to, Donnie Burr, whatever's going to be is going to be at that point, and we'll be beyond that stuff. Corey, they were built different back then. In regards to Jackie Youngblood, yeah, it's just crazy thinking about it. And I can't remember, but I want to say the Lions had a player, and this is before I was a reporter. I want to say somewhere in the 70s that played a season with a broken arm. I don't know if somebody can Scooby do that and check that and let me know, but I want to say the guy was a cornerback or something like that. I think we all know that Chris Spielman played an entire season with a completely ruptured pectoral tendon or pec muscle, and I can remember because I was a reporter during that time. Back then you could watch practices. That's obviously changed nowadays because they don't want people giving out sensitive information. But I want to say Spielman, the word was then that he would have to. It got so bad later in the season they would have to drain like a liter of blood from the affected area. And yeah, he just continued to play through it. He refused to come out of games. But I'm not saying there aren't guys that don't do that now. It's crazy what some people did in the past, like Youngblood. To be fair, like Terrell Owens. I mean, that bone 7 weeks after, it's not fully restitched or healed. But I get it. It's the Super Bowl. If something happens to it, you've got 5 months or so to heal back up. So I do get that. Gary, I want to see Rakestraw today. You got to see him a lot, I thought, in the fourth quarter, and good for Rakes being out there. Last Sunday against the Cowboys. I don't know if we'll see him today, but I think the kid's got some real potential. See, Benjamin Houston is undersized for a defensive end. I would agree with that, which is why he struggles against the run. I would also agree with that. They want him at Sam, but he can't do it. Hopefully he proves us wrong. And I will say this, as much as anybody's watched this channel for a while I'm a big James Houston fan. I do think with James Houston, he's also being a little resistant to that. You got to be coachable, and I'm not saying he isn't, but I mean, man, you could be a stud in this league if you get that down. I would think if I'm him, especially going from his rookie year to his sophomore year or his second year into this year, I'd be asking everybody for extra snaps, reps, or whatever I can, because if he gets that down, I think could be the problem for a lot of offenses. But he's got to get that down, and perhaps he's still having some issues with that ankle. I don't know. Southwest, no Davis and Zettler along with the other missing key players. That's rough. As far as I know, Davis is in. He's not on the inactives roster unless that's I got here from Lions Wire. Carlton Davis is active. Zettler will sit today. So that's what I have, Southwest. If you got something different, let me know. Maybe there's been an update. Let's see. Bo, 35-17 Lions. I'll go with that. Corey, Davis isn't playing. I showed that he is playing. Let's see. Don, Southwest Davis playing. Where did you see he wasn't? Yeah, that would be my question because I'm showing he is good to go and playing. Amy, good afternoon, Scooby-Doo, Lions winning crew. And back to you, Amy. Hopefully you're feeling well, my friend. I got your message. I just haven't been able to get back to it. Corey, the Southwest Lion, 26 said, I thought. Okay, that I don't know. Chu, is Houston playing? If so, I think he might go crazy this game. He is active, so you bring up a good point. He is active. Will he get out there? Will he be able to do some stuff? I don't know, but I'm guessing if he's out there on 3rd and long, then you know what? They have full belief in his ability to get to quarterback, but maybe it's like we all been talking in the pregame here. They're just not as sure about his ability to play the run and set the run edge. Excuse me. Don Burr, Houston is active. Yes, correct. Let's see. Corey and Terrell Owens went out and had a heck of a game after that injury. No reason he couldn't be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And you can say what you want about him, maybe off the field or whatever, but the dude was a massive stud as a player. I've never met him, never interviewed him, so I can't say anything from a personal standpoint, but just his play on the field, yeah, just great dude. Scott, Let's jump on Minnesota and see if they can handle some adversity. I like that gameplay. Get up like, say 47-0 the first 5 minutes and, see how the Vikings respond. True, this game coming too slow. It is, man. Hey, we're down to 10 minutes though until kickoff. T-Herd, what we got? Is James Houston playing today? He is active today. Correct. Southwest, that's good. I hope you're right on Davis. Yeah, so far, everything I'm seeing, he's active. He is not listed as one of the inactives. And at this point, if they were to take him off, then they would have robbed themselves of a player. So they had to feel pretty comfortable with him out there playing. Let's see. Trump's 34-24 Leos. I'll go with that. Derwin, Houston is done. I wish they would just let him go to a practice squad. If not, go touch the field. Yeah, he's not going to touch field. He's on the 53 today, so maybe this is his golden opportunity. I don't know. But to your point, though, if he doesn't get something pretty quick here, you have to think they've emotionally moved on from James Houston. Hardy, what do you got? Davis is active as of 12 p.m. Yeah, so when the actives, inactives come out, you can't alter them at that point. Once they're turned in, once you've hit that time frame, you're done, so if they had to feel pretty dang comfortable with Carlton Davis III getting out on the field and performing today, otherwise they probably would have inactivated him. Let's see, T-Herd, what do you got? Our front line and James Houston better show out. 100%. I agree with that. All right, guys, we got about 9 minutes to kick off, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some water and stuff like that real quick, something to drink. Anybody who's been on the live cast before, I'm going to do play-by-play throughout the live cast. I'll walk you guys through it. Some of you may have a faster feed. Some of you may have a slower feed. So just keep that in mind when you put in some comments in there. If you know it's a big, I don't know, like 3rd and 4 or whatever, and the Lions are on offense and they get it or something like that, wait to kind of read the comments section, or I guess you can listen to me. If I'm announcing it, then you know what? Everybody's going to be aware of it, but just be kind to each other. How about that? A couple more here. The Vikings are about to see what the definition of the Lions grit means. One pride, Detroit. I'll go with that. Mo Vildor could get us a chance to redeem himself if CD isn't at 100%. He could be, man. I actually think he plays well. It's just everybody's going to always remember the face mask bounce off catch. Let's see, Corey. Let's hope so. Okay, be right back. Let me get some stuff, and I'll be back in, say, like 2 minutes. Sorry about that. Yep. Sorry. Chew, a little nervous for this game. Yeah, I get that, man. 100%. 100%. So what I was saying is, I'll tilt my head during the game towards the TV. I'll do the play-by-play, but I can't let you guys see the game, nor do the when they go to commercial or the Fox jingle stuff like that. That's a no-fly zone for YouTube and stuff. So let me know if you hear something, then I can turn it down there. Yeah, and thanks, guys, for the heads up on that. Sorry, I muted it when I went off air, but I'm back now. All right, Bo, Jack Tatum, Jack Youngblood, Jack Reynolds. A lot of Jacks tied to Jack Campbell. Ooh, got good one there. And Bo, sound coach, yes, you should be able to hear me now, loud and clear. All right, so we got Greg Olson and Adam Admin doing the game. They're actually a pretty decent crew. So I'll call out the formations, at least as my eyes see them. If you guys have questions, comments, go ahead and throw it in the comments section. You guys probably know how this all works. If not, just ask questions. Hey, you're going to have to stop Justin Jefferson. You're going to have to stop. All right, so one of my friends who's a longtime, beat reporter, he's at the game and giving me some jokes about it. So if there's some sort of situation like last week, hopefully not, maybe I can get us some inside information or let me just respond to him, right? Just telling them thanks, basically. All right, so what do we got here on the line today? We've got a 100%. Breaking news, Cowboys lost the bye week. Yes, 21-17. It was a shootout, but I thought they had a chance. Big game indeed, as I think we all probably get it. So what do you guys think? Let me know your score predictions in the comments section. Let me know your score predictions. I tell you what, let's take it another level. Who leads the team in sacks today? Who do you think steps on up for the Detroit Lions? Also, do you think anybody has a breakout game on offense? If you do, throw it in the comment section. Have a little fun with it. We're all here together watching the game. We're all here cheering on for the same thing. We all want the same results for the team. So if you guys can, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you guys know, just have a good time with it. All right, we're to a LeBron James and Kevin Hart commercial. Hey, everybody's probably seen this one a little bit. I do think they do a good job with it. All right, Lions Talk Live fan, you got 45-24 Lions. I'll take that. I think most Lions fans would. Hookadoo, 34-24 Lions rule. Oh, yeah, I'm down with that. Chew, 31-21. McNeil, 2.5 sacks today. And Kirby with a pick six. Man, let's make that happen. All right, I got the sound up, but I'm assuming you guys can't hear it. If you can hear the TV, let me know. So one of these days, yes, I will get a second mic, and I'll put it on the TV so you guys can listen to the commentators. I know that will add something to it. In fact, let me try one other thing, see if I can maybe pull up the ESPN site so you guys can watch the drive charts. I know a couple of different channels do that. Maybe that would add something to you guys. Maybe it wouldn't, but hey, try to make this as user-friendly and interactive for you guys as possible. All right, let's see. Gamecast. All right, I'm trying to work on this here for you guys. All right, we don't need tickets. Nope, we don't need tickets. All right, so all right, Scooby-Doo some stuff here. Bring this up on the shared screen. All right, there we go. All right, I'll mess with this more when we get seconds here or whatever. Yeah, I'll see if we can get the drive charts and all that stuff going. All right, let me get back to the screen here. On another Peyton Manning commercial. All right, man, what do you got? We have our own Jack Youngblood. His name is Ragnar. You're probably right with that. Lions Talk Live fan, Terrian Arnold with pick six today. Let's make that happen. Hatman, a.k.a. Batman, Bo Booth. You forgot Jack Ham. There you go. Jets 424. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate the chat from Vegas. You do an excellent job. Hey, no worries, man. I'm just glad you guys enjoy it. I have fun doing it, too. I do miss doing some of this stuff and, wish I could do it more, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'm trying to know I'm not as familiar with ESPN's site, how to pull up like the drive charts and all that stuff. But I know there's a way to do it, but I guess I'll mess with it later on. Maybe I could have swore there was an easy way to just click it and it would give you the drive-by-drive charts. Maybe once the game's active and not in the pregame. All right, Bo couldn't think and type at the same time. Man, it happens, man. A lot of us have that issue. So no worries there, my friend. All right, there we go. I'll bring that back up on the screen maybe once we get to the game time. All right, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think Jameson Williams goes off? Do you think Amon-Ra St. Brown goes off? Do you think Goff goes off? Off Goff. How about that? I don't know. I think there'll be a big test for the defense. I want to see what they personally do, what Aaron Glenn has schemed up for today, because I'm guessing he's going to have a few things all set and ready to go. All right, let me trying to check there. There we go. Man, big game. And we get, well, it's 1 o'clock now, so it's about kickoff time. Now, I know some of you guys do different things to try to sync things up. You can listen to my voice and say, hey, if you're behind or ahead or whatever it may be, you can try to link things up as best you can and go from there. Crazy Legs Goff is going off 12 yards. All right. Dan O'Donis, I think, hand him for 8. We'll see what shakes. But we're just waiting the opening kickoff here, and then we'll start going through it. So if I say this to you guys, like during the game, if they're in 13 personnel or 12 personnel, do you guys understand what that means? If not, I guess I can always explain it. But let me know. So, all right. Getting back, trying to find more interactive things to throw on here for you guys. Money, that's what he got. I believe Pascal has ability to get pressure. He does, man. Now he's got his opportunity here, clearly. Now it's time for him to take advantage of it. Let's see, Detroit, Zoo Polar Bear Plunge. What do you got? Hey, guys, Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown are going off! Exclamation point. Bank on it. Let's go, Lions. I like the way you're thinking. Hey, anything that gets the Lions a win, I'm all about, my friend. So just waiting for the kickoff here. Fox Sports is coming out of the commercial break, it looks like, and I'll go from there. Sorry, just looking at a couple things here. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. So here we go. We're getting ready for kickoff. They're back on the field. It is a sold-out capacity stadium, and yes, a whole lot of purple, including dudes with purple beards out there. So just so you know, you can hear them all getting into it as you would expect. This is a big game. All right, let's see. Lions Talk Live fan. Amon-Ra St. Brown, another touchdown pass. Could be. Polar Bear, I could change my name to Flathead Frank. Okay. Let's see. Charge your phones. All right. We'll go with all that. So during the game, it won't be as easy for me to do read a lot of the comments. So I'll just do them during like commercial breaks or stuff like that. But all right, first matchup between each team entering 4-1 or better since 1970. 106 games since, in case you're wondering. All right, let me try to move the microphone into a little bit better position so I can have my eyes on the prize while you guys can hear me. All right, Lions are going to receive first, and there's the opening kick. And it's up there, it's out there, and it's into the back of the end zone and a touchback there. Khalif Raymond did a little stutter step. Let's see. So no big surprise. Yode's going to take over for Zettler today. Let's see what paying attention to the personnel. Jared Goff last week, 82% completion, 12.2 yards per attempt, 146.6 rating. All right, big game. Here we go. You got the fans for both teams roaring and cheering. Let's see what we got. I know I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are too. All right, looks like Lions are going with 12 personnel. And one back in there, one high, one low receiver, 2 tight ends up. They're going to pitch it out to Monty. Monty's going to spin forward for about a 3-yard gain. So call it 3, maybe about 3.5 yards. So, all right, good way to start. Oshika is in. As I said, Yodi is in. Oshika's in at guard for Zettler. He does have some strengths. I like his run blocking. I think his pass blocking still needs a lot of work, but it is what it is. All right, 2nd and 7, 14-30 and counting. Shotgun formation, 3 high receivers, 1 in motion. It is Khalif Raymond. They're going to give it to Dave Montgomery, and he's kind of arm tackled down, surprisingly so. There is a flag on the play, about a 3-yard gain. And we've got holding on Detroit. So it's going to be 2nd and 17, and it is on Oshika. So it happens. I'm sure he's nervous. He's worked up. Let's see. They're showing the replay. It is a hold, but I've definitely seen a whole lot worse. All right, they're calling it 2nd and 12. All right, now they're saying 2nd and 17. All right, let's see what the Lions do here. Behind the 8 ball, it is still a shotgun. You've got 4 receivers, 1 tight end, no backs, so 0 backfield. Goff making a line adjustment. Lions communicating it. Showing blitz. They got a blitz, and they're going to get to him. but there is a flag on the play. And yes, Vikings brought an overload. Goff changed the protections, and we got holding on Detroit. I'm guessing that will be declined. So it'll be third and long. Let's see what Goff was looking at here. And again, they're testing. Yeah, they go right at Ashika, and man, Yodi just misses on that one. A lot of nerves there, and doesn't matter. I mean, it would have been, even if he blocked it, it would have been holding. Goff was down when that ball came out, by the way. Not that it matters. He did recover it. All right, 3rd and 26. My guess is Lions are just going to run it, but I've been wrong before. Shotgun formation, 5 on the clock, 2 high, 2 low receivers, 1 running back. Calling for the snap, not getting the snap. Now gets the snap right at the. You got to throw it underneath to Montgomery. Montgomery's going to shake and bake, get about 10, 15. He's going to fall forward for about a 17-yard gain. And I'm doing the math in my head, so don't hold me to it. Don't write it down as scripture. I don't have a spotter here, but hey, nice way to get back most of the plays there. Ashika, a little shaky on that first series. Got a holding and a missed pickup there. Guy right in his face. I was pretty close on that, 4th and 7. So, yeah, I got most of it right. But Ashika's going to have to calm down or, man, that's not good. You do not want to get behind the 8 ball with the Vikings and their coverages. So, Lions doing something different here in the punt coverage. You see 2 guys to the high, nobody down low, at least unless they're not on the screen. Lions, they run the fake, and this is going nowhere. Wow. Not what I would have called, but you know what? You live by the sword, you die by the sword, and yeah, that's... I just think, one, you tip it off too much with the odd formation. And that's just my call there. You've got everybody up on the line. Nobody's paying attention to anything else. The guy in motion is also another, to me, a give. If you're going to pitch it out, that would have went nowhere either. Yeah, it's just me. I think it's a terrible call. But, all right, Vikings are going to get it at the Lions' 33-yard line. So, not a great start for the Lions. And, again, I'm just not a fan of doing that, especially in the first series. But let's see if the Lions defense can bail them out here. Rodrigo's on the field, by the way. They're going to throw a wide receiver screen. Didn't get to really check everything. Rodrigo and Ukwa in the coverage picks him up. Oh, so Isaac Ukwu getting the start at the defensive end. I'm assuming for Hutch, but don't really hold me to that because I didn't really get to go through their formation. All right. Good start for the Lions D, who's been put in a severe hole here. So 2nd and 10. Let's see what they can do to Darnold. And this, I will say this, for the undrafted free agent Isaac Ukwu to get a start here in this situation, I think that's a huge vote of confidence to him. All right. See, power formation for the Vikes. 1 high, 2 low receivers, 1 back. They're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. He's going to cut outside. There's no containment there, and he is gone for the touchdown. Yeah. I don't know who was supposed to set the edge there, but the defensive end cut in. No linebacker help in the secondary. And I don't know where the cornerback was. Nowhere around. I mean, the good part is this is about as bad a start for the game as you could have had. And, yeah, so let's see the replay here. All right, so one, the edge gets taken out. He blocks too far in, and everybody goes in. The cornerback, who that is Terrion Arnold, and I couldn't see who the linebacker was, but everybody bites inside, loses outside contain, and just like that, the Lions are down 7-0. But, hey, nobody said we're going to win by a shutout. Let's see what we do from here. Lions are going to want to respond. Terrion Arnold, amongst others, got exposed there. Everybody bit inside on that run, and, man, just not a great start. All right, let's see. Bo, 45 and Rodrigo, fair enough. Ukwa, yeah, I'll go with that. Let's see, we can probably just get this off the screen. Nope, we do have the drive chart now available. So, tell you what, just see if I can put this in the background here and put, hey, there we go, me over the top of it. So, you guys can at least see the drive charts there. So, if you guys like that, let me know. If not, that's okay too. I can get rid of it. But I'm just trying to make it as interactive for you guys as I can. All right. So let me know if you like the drive charts. All right. Bo, 45 and Rodrigo. Yeah, okay, I got that. Ouch, says Bo. Hoogadu, that was just totally stupid. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that at all. But Michael, let's go get them, and the Lions pounce on them like the Dallas game. Maybe they're going to have to regroup from here. Trump haven't kicked off, not on my TV. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Hardy, out coach so far. So far, you know, I'm not a fan of that fake punt. Just to me was too easy to read. It is early though, and hey, if they would have just taken the open and drive down and scored or whatever, if you're the Minnesota Vikings, this is no different than what it is. Hardy, still early. I'll go with that. I'm going to need my blue sky today. There you go. Hardy, what do you got? Out coach so far. Let's see. Drinks. What up, Do Crew? What's up with you too? Let's see. Chew. This is terrible. It has not been a great start. I concur with that. It seems like the Vikings are picking on the youngsters, which is to be expected. Yeah, as they should. The overload with Yodi, or I get that. Oshika, it's just, man, he bites in and just totally ignores the guy or coming up the middle. Trim Reaper, got to have a short memory out there sometimes. Yeah, you got to move on. This is all the past now. Hey, if you end up winning 10-7, you're not going to care about some of these early mistakes. Gary, it's going to be a long day. Let's hope not, man. Let's hope not. Robert, no, I'll go with that. Shot, we just gave up the whole day, basically. We gave up on them the whole day. Let's hope not. Let's hope we regroup. Lions fans, let's see. Punt and let the D hold them. Yeah, it's probably what I would have done. But to me, you can tell with Yodi, he's got some nerves going on. And, you got so many younger guys on defense. This is a big game. I thought you did a disservice to him, but you're going to be aggressive. I could see maybe going for if it was like 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, but that was 4th and 7, man. And again, odd formation, kind of on the punt, tips off something is different here. It is what it is, though. We got to move on. Frank Haley talking to Yodi. Yeah, it probably should, man. Help him calm down. All right, Detroit's got to move on here. Muddy had to respect Darnold's game. He beat a hungry Lions team when he was with the Panthers. It happens, man. It happens. Crosby or bust. There we go. It's a pattern with Campbell. It is. It's who he is. He is gambling man, Dan Campbell. Let's see. Lions fan, punt and let D hold him. Yeah. Okay. So I'm all caught up on this. And if I didn't get you, I apologize. Shaw, what do you got? We need to calm down all these young guys. First time hearing the assault chants. There we go. All right. So we're going to get the kickoff. Let's see how the Lions respond here. Minnesota Vikings have outscored opponents 55-3 in the opening quarter so far this year. All right. And it's going to be a touchback. Let's see how the boys respond. All right. So, Brian Branch, comes in, shoots the run gap along with Isaac Uku. They both shoot the same run gap. That's part of the problem. Uku, I give him the benefit just because it's his first game out there, and I'm surprised they went with him, but they don't ask me. Arnold really, him and the secondary really didn't do any favors there. All right, getting back to the game. We've got currently a power formation. Lions trying to communicate. It is loud in there. Lions, Goff's kind of having to walk around. They might have to use a timeout. So it is a packed field. It is loud, and a lot of these guys haven't been through it. Not an ideal start for the Lions, I would say. All right, during the timeout, Waylon, why wouldn't Glasgow slide over to right guard for this game with Zettler out? That I don't know. All right, that fake punt could have worked later in the game. I go with that. All right, Broski, if you're going to come in here and be some sort of negative nanny, I'm just going to say good night to you. So make your choice. But if you're going to come in here and do that during a live cast, I'm just going to put you in timeout. So be forewarned, my friend. Why would I got that one. I would agree with that. I'm not a fan of that call. All right, getting back to the game. Power formation, play action pass. Goff going to throw it out to Gibbs. Gibbs gets about 4 yards. 4 yards. All right, so Lions, this will be a big possession for them. And yes, the chess match is what they have on the screen between Ben Johnson and Brian Flores. And I get it. You got two great people at what they do, trying to figure out how to help each other's team win here. Vikings defense, 42% blitz rate, second highest in the NFL. Lions offense, 30.2 points per game, best in the NFL. So something's got to give. Power formation, Goff under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Gibbs. Gibbs going to cut it back inside, and he's going to get about a 3-yard gain. So it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 4. So, all right. I think one thing favoring Flores here is I would take advantage of the noise. Lions going to hurry up here. Shotgun, too high, too low, one running back. Goff making an adjustment, and he's back to pass. I hear whistles. There are whistles. Minnesota used the timeout, and there's a flag. We'll see. See what's going on here. They're talking a little bit longer than I would think, so it can't be just a timeout call that supersedes the penalty. All right. Timeout for Minnesota, 3rd and 4. Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson caught the Vikings a little off guard there with that hurry-up formation. So 3rd and 4, 10:47 left. It is 7-0 Vikings. Big down here for Jared Goff and the Lions. 3rd and 4. All right, let's get that off the screen. Trying to get you guys the drive chart as best I can. Ooh, well, thing keeps moving, though, don't it? All right, maybe I have to abandon the drive chart for you guys. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, 3 low, Brown in motion, 1 running back. It is Gibbs. Gibbs now swings to Goff's left. You do have tight end up high to the left side of Goff. And there's the snap. Goff drops back. He's under no pressure. He takes off and runs. Another flag comes in. I'm guessing this one is another holding. And it is another holding on 68 for Detroit. So Lions offensively not off to a great start by any stretch of imagination. This D is going to have to step on up. All right, you were synced up with the game? You are well synced up with the game. Okay, thanks for that. Yep, 8-man drop. Goff had the ability to take off, but man, nobody using the sidelines on those routes, nor the deep. You know, you guys often hear me talk about it. On offense, I want to force everybody to adjust. I want them to have to guard the whole field. So the fact that you didn't see anybody going up the sidelines nor the deep center, man, that really allows a zone defense to compress on the middle of the field, which we all get. Lions like to use offensively. So it is what it is. All right, it's going to bounce. Can anybody get to it? It is in the end zone, so it will be a touchback. All right, Vikings ball. Here it comes. Jared Goff, he has felt some pressure. And yes, the Vikings D has risen to the occasion. He did get hit on that. Yes, Broski. Very, very acute of you. All right. Well, we'll see what they can do here. The defense is going to have to step up, and you've got some young guys out there that look like they're a little worked up, which I would get and understand. So they're going to have to reel it in here. All right, so see if we got anything else going on here. Let's see, while we got the commercial, I'll tell you what, let's bring up the scoreboard. NFL scores, just to let you guys see. Let's bring them on in here during the commercial here. Present, top screen, let's see, present, share screen, NFL scores. Again, we'll do it during the commercial here while we got a hot second. All right, let's see what's going on with the rest of the NFL so far. So we got Jaguars 32, Patriots 16. Titans and Bills are still zeros. Lions, Vikings, as we already know. Seahawks, Falcons 3-0. Seahawks in the lead. Bengals 7, Browns 0. Eagles, Giants still 0-0. Dolphins, Colts 0-0. Texans, Packers 3-0 Texans. And then that is it for your current NFL scoreboard. So, all right, let's see. Run the ball. Yeah, you would think so. Let's see. Bo only need 10 more yards for Crazy Legs Golf. There you go. There we go. We'll see if he can get your prediction. But early game, let's see what happens out for Detroit. Still in commercial. And let's see. What are the Raiders and Browns? They are the only ones I care about. Yes, I don't think we'll have those later today, I'm sure. And I'm guessing all Lions fans will be paying attention to those scores. So one thing I'll say for Brian Flores, this is why I like chaos stuff or really coming after people being aggressive as a coach myself, especially at home. And when you have all the noise favoring you, it just makes it, and you can see the Lions struggling with it, with the line adjustments. Guys panicking a little bit, can't hear. What'd you say? I'm guessing you've already seen it affect Oshika a little bit, or Yodi, and you're going to have to adapt to it, and it's the best you can say. All right, coming out of the commercial here, we got the Fox getting back to the game. That fake punt was, yeah. I'm agreeing with you. I was not a fan of that by any stretch. Troy, let's see, Dr. Detroit laughing. We'll go with that. All right, Lions back at it. We got a pistol formation, one high, one low, one running back, two tight end formation. Let's see, what do we get? It's going to be a run up the middle. And he's going to get outside containment, and he's going to get about an 8-yard gain. So Lions ends are crashing too far in or getting blocked in either way. Either way works. It's just they're giving up the edges way too easy, and Vikings are going to take big advantage of that. Vikings in hurry-up mode. They're going to go straight to the line, under center, power formation, twins to the side, up the middle, and it is going to be Rodrigo the wrap down, maybe about a yard gain, going to force a 3rd and 1, maybe 1.5. Nice read by Rodrigo on the tackle. So I don't think they've even shown the Lions starting defensive lineman yet. So we'll see what happens here. Pam Oliver talking about something right now. Can't really hear her the best while I'm talking to you guys. All right, 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can hold them here. That would be a big plus for this Lions team. Single high safety look and out of the Lions so far. Shotgun formation, 3 high. It is zone coverage from the Lions. Rush up the middle, a little bit in his face, and it is caught by Jefferson. So zone coverage, nobody picked up Jefferson in the cut. The rush up the middle did get to Sam Darnold, but not in time. Nearly took away his ability to step forward in the pass. Brian Branch just a little too shallow on that. And yes, a big completion there. Do you go zone against him? Do you go man? We're going to find out a lot here. And again, still haven't seen the Lions official on the screen who's starting for him. All right, Lions, what you got? What are you going to do? All right, let's see. Davis on Jefferson. 4 on the clock, 3 on the clock. And another timeout from Minnesota, I believe. This is their second. I mean, the play clock was already down to 3 when I think I started hearing the whistle. So, hey, Minnesota's going to have to play the rest of the half with just 1 timeout. So, good for the Lions. We're coming after them a little bit and causing some advantages at least. But see what they do here. All right, get over to the Duke crew here. Waylon Brosi, you stuffing down a Maxwell St. Polsky with extra onions after all your Rex Grossman jerseys. There you go. Missing Hutch already. Yeah, I would say him and Davenport are showing up early, but, it's early in the game. Maybe the guys can figure some stuff out. Pat, way too early to be going forward. I'm forked down. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. And I'm guessing a spell check or whatever, voice to text is getting you a little bit there. All right, 1st and 10, under center. Let's see. Looks like get back to the screen. All right, power formation, 1 tight end. They're going to sweep it out, pitch it out, and he is going to be tackled for about a 1-yard loss on the play. Jack Campbell knifed in, got rid of the block, and got to him. Joshua Pascal and Levi Onwuzurike, they're saying, are starting for the Lions, even though on the first defensive play, I saw Oshika. Isaac Ukwu, my bad. All right, but getting back to it, shotgun formation. Darnold looking, reading, holding the ball. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to take off up the middle, and we got a penalty flag. Looks like it's going to be on Carlton Davis III. Holding on Detroit. It is holding on Detroit. It is a first down. Let's see the replay here. Man, I mean, it is. So, all right, is what it is. Got to move on from here. 1st and 10. See if we can get back to the screen. I can tell you the formations here, but we're looking at individual players. All right, under center, power formation, split out, wide receivers, 1 high, 1 low, tight end in motion to the high side of the screen, and it is going to be another run, and it is going to be for about no gain, I'm going to say. Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage. O'Connor in there. Hey, first ever snap for this guy. He was drafted by the Lions in 2017, got cut, went to Tampa Bay for a while, now back with Detroit, and his first ever snap is a pretty good one for the guy. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Defense could really use a stand here, holding the Vikings and getting the ball back for Goff and the offense. Man, one thing I will say for the Vikings is they are taking their time getting to the line. So maybe they're in stall mode already. Under 9 on the play clock. We'll see what happens. 7. Our shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high. They're going to go to the tight end, and Alex Anzalone's going to hold him to about, I'm going to say, a 1.5 yard gain. Lions are really focused on shuffling guys in and out. You can see the coaches on the sideline making immediate adjustments out there. And Kirby Joseph is talking to, having a conversation with a Vikings player, number 18. All right, 3rd and 8. Big opportunity here for Detroit. You can get your offensive ball back. Vikings are at the 40-yard line, so we're on the cusp of field goal range. All right, shotgun formation, 3 to the bottom of your screen, receivers, 1 running back to Darnold's right side and a tight end on the high side motion. It is zone coverage from Detroit. Detroit sends a blitz. It does. Campbell picks up the dump-off pass. Or excuse me. Nowitzki picks up the guy out of the backfield. I really like this kid. I think he could be something big. Even though you don't ever wish a player to get injured, Derek Barnes getting injured provided an opportunity for Trevor Nowitzki to get out there. Nowowski, I guess I really don't know how to say his name correctly, and you could have a holding there on Minnesota. Wasn't called, but Nowowski, he's big, he's fast, and he flies around. 57-yard field goal attempt. So, hey, let's hope he blows it here. So, it's up there, and it's in there. All right, Vikings going to be up 10-0, 5:34 left in the first quarter. So, it is what it is. Lions are going to have to be in comeback mode at this point. All right, let's get over to the comment section. Let's see. T-Bone Lokes, I just heard the same them say that Campbell is in at Sam. It could be. Flathead, my boy Jack Campbell is kicking butt. I would agree. He's looking good. So same with Trevor Nowarski so far. Let's see, Pat, is that 3 penalties on Detroit? I believe it is. Broski, there's no pass rush by Lions. I would disagree. I think, not a ton, but they flushed him out of the pocket twice now. They've got to him one other time. They got to finish, though. I agree with you there. They got to finish. Doug, Minnesota had bye week and blew out Dallas. Trap game? Maybe. Everything, anytime you lose, it's a trap game. Time to time, there we go. Missing Hutch already? Possibly. Doug, Trevor. I like this kid. When he gets more and more experience, more reps, more development, man, I think he could be a weapon. Well, Trevor comes through. He does. T-Bone Lokes, I just heard, them say that, Campbell's in that, Sam, which he did play a lot last year. Bull, I called that a win for the D. I agree. Shaw, I hate that we are bad. We don't get calls. Then we're good. We still don't get calls. Yeah, it does seem like we don't get many calls at all. Bull, I call that win for the got that. Great Lakes Clouds showed today already. Let's hope they calm down and get through it because it has not been an impressive start by far. But you know what? It's not. It's going to be more how we finish the game. We win. We're going to be okay with it. All right. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, et cetera, et cetera. Pat, love Trevor Nowitzki, and we're glad we got him back. Thanks to Arizona. Yeah. Lions didn't want to get rid of him. I get they were put in a bad situation where they had to make a choice on the kid. And, they had to go and let him go. But then when they got the opportunity to get him back, I think we all agree it looks like it's going to be a big win for this team. Now, Lions, though, offensively, you got to do something here with what's going on. You've got to get some points here. No volume? I don't know. Can you guys hear me? I guess let me know. But I showed that I'm not muted or anything, so I would think you guys can hear me. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. So, can you guys hear me? All right, well, I guess we'll figure it out. But, okay, Day, we can hear you. Okay, Chu, we can hear you. Day, volume is fine. Doug, fine. Bo, run the ball. There you go. Jim, well, looks like we need that team now for Hutch. Where's our offense? Yes, we can. Okay, thanks, guys. All right. Lions are going to get the ball back here. Third opportunity. Lions could really, they really got to go out there and get some points here. The kick is up, it's out there, and it is a touchback. Cleve Raymond, he is 3 for 3 now on touchbacks in this game. All right. The loss of Zettler so far does look like it has affected the line. And, hey, Yode's going to have to step up, though. If not, this is going to be a real long game for the offense. Unless you feel like there's somebody else you can put in there. But 1st and 10 Detroit. They're at the 30. And it looks like we're going power formation. 3 receivers. St. Brown in motion, 1 running back. And we're going to throw it underneath to Tim Patrick, who's going to fall forward for about 3 yards, maybe 3.5 yards. Vikings are saying it's their ball. So I would think Patrick was down, but maybe not. All right, I don't know. I thought Patrick was down, but, I did see his backside. All right, so rolling on the field as the runner was down by contact. All right. Either way, though, you can't leave it up to the officials. Hold on to that ball, my friend. Hold on to that ball. Let's see the replay here. Yeah. Well, it's rolling on the field as he was down by contact. I don't think he can challenge that, but maybe I'm wrong. No, he still got the ball. All right, and then the elbow hits down. He's down. Elbow is down, and he's down. All right, well, Minnesota probably doing the right thing and challenging here, but I would say his shoulder's down. But we'll see here in a minute. All right, they're going to go to commercial here, and while they're doing the review, I look at it as his elbow is down, but you guys let me know in the comment section. All right, jab, fumble. All right, guy down and gets up and gets a TD. All right, Waylon, we are the team that had the Texans. All right, Pat Wowzers, I hope I'm not out mowing the lawn by halftime. Fair enough. Trump's mini ain't stuff. MCDC handed them 7 points. Don't worry. Okay. That's a fumble. I see it as his elbow's down on the ground, but we'll see what they say. Waylon, let's see. Need a score. I'd agree with that. Pat, Lions need first down. Come on. Pat, I heard it perfectly damn fine. Okay, you hear it. Thank you for that. Buddy, need to score on this drive. I would agree. Calm down. You got this. Lions do look rattled right now. I would agree with that. 1,000,000,000%. So, oh, man, this would be a look on Patrick's face wasn't positive. No, but I think he realizes he needs to hold on there. See, CR, what do you have? 10 points. They have a handicapped time to play the game. Yeah, they haven't had time to play the game. I'm down with that. Okay, so we'll know here shortly, but I think he's down because the elbow hits the ground and he has not lost control of the ball. But let's see what the officials say. Bo call on the field? It might be. Yeah. Is there enough to overseed the call on the field? Michigan man, quit trying to be cute and pound them with the Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, oh, that'd be great. Time to get DZ and Naz wherever they cost. Yeah, it could be, man. We'll see. All right, this could be something, but we'll know here in a second. This would be a big opportunity for the Lions, or excuse me, a big option for the Lions if they can keep the ball here. I'm going to tell you my thoughts here. He's down by contact while the elbow hits the ground. And I don't see where the ball's clearly displaced and when that elbow is on the ground. See, Mr. Nico, we are being outplayed and outcoached right now. We still have plenty of game left. We do. Jab, Patrick was on top of the banner. Ball was stripped. All right, there's nothing wrong with that, man. We'll see what they say here in a second. All right, let's see. Minnesota. It is the Lions' ball. Minnesota is now out of timeouts the rest of the half, and they have no more challenges this half. So, like I said, right there, that's showing on the screen, he's got the ball, and the elbow is on the ground. So, to me, that's down by contact. Apparently, every once in a while, I get something right. All right, 2nd and 7, Detroit. 5:10 left. It is still the first quarter. Minnesota is already out of challenges and timeouts. Play action pass, and Yodi, again, gets beat. Dave Montgomery had the first down, then goes back behind. He's going to be about a half-yard shy. So, a little bit of a pickup there, but Yodi, so far, man, he is looking not the greatest so far at that right guard position. So, this is at least the second, maybe the third time I've seen him get clearly beat or not pick somebody up on the pickup. 3rd and inches. If I'm Detroit, I'm just slamming this at him, saying, hey, we got 2 opportunities here to get a first down. About half a yard to go. David Montgomery is your back. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to go up the middle, and he is going to be short. So what do you do now, Dan Campbell? Yeah, again, running at Yodi, I'm not sure if that's where I would go with it. He's struggling a little bit. Let's see, Glasgow's supposed to come in the middle. Glasgow tries to trip him up by falling down, but really does not get anything on him, and because of it, the guy is able to pick him up. So Glasgow and, I would say this, Yodi, both guards for the Lions so far, struggling a little bit here. And somebody is down for Detroit. Number 5, it is David Montgomery. So not a good sign for the Lions by any stretch of imagination. All right, they're going to commercial while David Montgomery is down. All right, buddy, Montgomery down, correct. Jab, we're falling apart. You know, Montgomery initially on the pass play, he has the first down, but I get it. He's trying to make a play. He cuts back and loses the first down. Now, as you guys know, it's 4th and inches. Doc Troy, no Hutch, no problem, fellas. Next man up, yada, yada, yada. Very good. Let's see, Trumps, I think he got hurt on the play. Yes, it looks like it. What the heck says Bruin? Monty Juke, did Monty Juke on the when he got injured? I think he just went forward, but I didn't see what caused the injury. All right, so this will be big. The Lions need to get a score here. They need to get a first down here first. So what are you going to do? I don't know, but right now it does appear, and it's just my opinion, both guards for Detroit are struggling. You guys have heard me if you watch the live casts throughout the season. Glasgow, I think he struggled a little bit. If it was me, which it's not, I probably would have put him at the right guard spot and put Yodi at the left guard spot. Yodi seems to do a little bit better there. But then I guess you could argue that you've got 2 guys out of position on the line versus 1 guy. Hip dropped. Yep, that might be a good point. And, of course, we didn't get the flag, did we? Let's see, buddy, if Montgomery goes down, it's going to get real ugly. You know, hey, Sion Vaki gets some minutes here along with Craig Reynolds, I'm guessing. See, Minnesota has a hell of a D line. They do. They do have a pretty good one. All right, let's see. Is that Monty boat? It was. Let's see, Monty down, correct. And, yes, hip drop. I'd have to go back and see it, but I think you might be right. But again, it's just officials got to call it if that is what it was, and I'm not saying it was because I was paying attention to other stuff on the show. All right, and we're seeing previews for, let's see, Rob Lowe wrangling some horses. Okay, that's apparently a new show. All right. About as bad a start to the game I would think you could say for the Detroit Lions. But yet you're still 10-0. You're still in the game. And Montgomery helped off by 2 people off the field. You know, the ankles are flexing, so that's a good sign. All right, what do you do now? 4th and inches. Campbell's going to go for it. Gambling man, Dan. And we've false start from Detroit. Yeah. I would be arguing what the officials are talking about right now. Does the motion, the pre-snap motion from the defensive line cause the offense to jump? He's simulating a false start. Let's see. Yeah, he's totally trying to bait him there. Yeah, I would say that movement is causing the jump. So I wouldn't be surprised if they now flag Minnesota there. But to me, all right, they're still saying it against the offense. But if I'm the officials the rest of the way, and Oshika, man, he's having a rough start to the game. There's no way around it. He is single-handedly not doing well here on that line. But I would say, man, that's the NFL is going to have to change that rule or something, because otherwise you're just giving a free pass for every defensive lineman to try to bait offensive linemen to move. So, is what it is, though. All right, Lions D is going to have to do something again. All right, Jack Fox looking to receive. He's got this one. It is not a fake, and it's up there. It's out there and away. All right, backpedals to the 10. Lions special teams got to be in coverage. And there's going to be a penalty flag on Minnesota. Nerwowski on the tackle. Man, he is all over the place. Talking about somebody fired up to play a little football here. So you obviously see the importance of Kevin Zittler so far this first quarter. Yes, and it's hard to believe we're not even done with the first quarter yet, but is what it is. All right, no penalty on the flag. Wow. Once again, Detroit gets all sorts of penalties against them. The Vikings, well, the plays are picked up. All right, let's see the replay here. Ooh, yep, there it is. David Montgomery's ankle got rolled up on from behind. So, all right, it is at the 20-yard line. Power formation, 2 tight ends for the Vikings, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver. Lions they've got to get a stop here, no doubt about it. They blow up the run, and they're going to hold them. And, hey, I think we got a penalty flag. It could be potentially against Minnesota. What do you know? We'll see what happens here. It is holding. It is against Minnesota, and apparently both teams can get flagged here. All right, it is what it is. So, yes. So, hey, thankfully, every once in a while the flags do fly against the other team. The injuries are starting to show. Yeah, I agree with that. The rule has been in effect for many years. Simulating the snap by a defensive player should not be a penalty. I agree. To me, you're putting the offense in an unfair advantage if you're trying to simulate the snap. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. All right, run up the middle, and it is going to be about a 1-yard gain, maybe a half-yard gain, depending on where they mark them. So Lions defense, after a bad start to the game on the opening series, is showing up. It is going to be 2nd and 19. Darnold is 4 out of 4 with 21 yards passing. Minnesota, again, quick to the line. And if I'm not mistaken, I see James Houston out on the field. I do see James Houston out on the field. And let's see, can he be a problem for Minnesota? He is not a problem on this play. And the pass, though, he did catch it. And welcome to the NFL, Terrion Arnold against Justin Jefferson. Arnold, pretty good coverage. That's just a good pass. There is a flag on the play also. Oh, you got to speed up this replay. I don't think he's in bounds. It is holding on the offense, though. No penalty for roughing the passer as he was blocked into him. All right. Another holding on Minnesota, but I don't think that's a completed pass. His second foot doesn't get down. So, and hey, McNeil gets the quarterback. Houston, he got handled, but hey, you do see Houston on the field. So 2nd and 24. Let's see what happens here. Darnold get a hit. Lions have gotten to him a few times. All right, it is man coverage from Detroit. Looks like Lions get to him under the middle, and it is caught. For Jalen Naylor is going to pick up a few yards there. It's going to be 3rd down, and I'm guessing about 17. Let's see if I am good at my math here in my head. 3rd and 13. So I was off by a few. So, all right, defense, can they hold here? That would be massive for this team who needs something here. All right. Let's see what we get here. All right, we got shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 low, 1 running back in. Lions in man. See Davis traveling, and we got another penalty. Man, I think they just decided that we're going to try to even up the penalties on this one drive. Hey, false start on Minnesota. You guys have been predicting a pick 6. Well, let's see if we can get a pick 6 here. This would be a great opportunity here. Zebra factor is, surprisingly, it does seem like it's evening out here. False start, yes. Amik, yeah. Houston's in the game. Yes, he is. Houston is getting manhandled. He did that time. Remember, Minnesota does have 2 very good tackles. I think it's the interior of their line that isn't the greatest. All right, 3rd and 17. Great opportunity for Lions D. Nowitzki is in, and they've got him in the as a DTI, so they've got him in as a nose tackle. So Nowitzki does get a little bit of push. The pass is completed, but he is going to be about 7 yards short of the line of gain. And, hey, people talking about each other's mamas after the play. So, hey, Lions D holds 4th down. Lions with a golden opportunity here to get the ball back, go down, ride out this devastatingly bad first quarter. And, hey, if you get a touchdown here, you're only down 3. Jared Goff's looking focused. He's getting the helmet on. What say you do, crew? Buddy, hey, good to see you, buddy. Punt? Yes, we're going to force a punt. Houston, agreed. Houston is getting manhandled. Let's hope it's not every play. Come on, offense. Aleem, hey, he got the hit on, he's gotten some pressure, Dr. Troy. He's hit Arnold once and got into his face another time. So he's gotten some interior pressure. Just, give them some credit. They are making some plays. Should get a field goal? Let's hope so. The punt is up there. It's out there. It is a dang good one. Lions going to catch it at about the 16-yard line. Khalif Raymond's going to bring it all the way back to about the 25, if I'm not mistaken. So, all right. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Lions, golden opportunity to get the ball and try to even up the score a little bit here. Dream comes true, 40-plus points, back-to-back games, first time since 62 for the Lions. Hot streak, 18-6 record, last 24 games, best win pack since 1955 for the Detroit Lions. All right, Ben Johnson's offense has been stymied, to say the least here. They have turned it over on downs and then 2 straight punts. Let's see, what's that? 30-some yards total offense in the first quarter. Not quite what we saw last week. Power formation, 2 low, 1 high, going to hand it off to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to go up the middle for about a 4-yard gain. See if we can get an update on Montgomery here. And I'm guessing he rolled that ankle pretty good there. Jordan Love and throws a touchdown pass. It is Green Bay 7, the Texans 3 in the second quarter. All right. 2nd and 6, 25 seconds in the opening stanza. Goff in a shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back to his right. St. Brown in the slot, makes an adjustment. And, hey, it's going to be a wide receiver throw. Jameis Williams with a nice block. St. Brown's going to pick up the first down and a little bit more. As he's going to go for about, I'd say, 7-8 yards. He took a little shot to the side of the leg there. Hopefully he's okay. And that is the end of the first quarter. 10-0, but Lions got the ball, and the defenses look good other than really one play, in my opinion. All right, let's go to the Duke crew in the comments section. Let's see, RJ, what do you got? First down, St. Brown. I like the way you're thinking. Buddy, Amara, there you go. Run the ball. We did. Let's see, run the ball, wear them down. I like that idea. There we go. Crescent Fresh, what do you got? Holding his knee. Yeah, looked like he took a little shot to the calf, or excuse me, the thigh on the play, but hopefully he's okay. Pat, we need a first down. We got a first down. So there we go. All right, Lions, it hasn't been a great start, but if they ride it out here, they get a score here, hopefully a touchdown. You're down 10-7. Minnesota has no timeouts, no challenges the rest of this half, and you've weathered the storm, I have to believe, at that point. Doug finally getting that extra yard first down. There you go. Holding his knee. Right. So it hasn't been a great start, but you can tell a lot of nerves by Detroit. And, Yodi, a lot of nerves, and I get it, man. Big opportunity to get your, a start going up against a pretty good D, and a D that does cause some confusion. So, all right, let's see, Doug, need to get momentum. Yeah, a score here would do a lot for that. A touchdown, I should say, not just a score. Bo, it's only the start of the second quarter. It is, man. That first quarter was a long one. True, we need Jamo to go crazy. Correct. And you know what kind of D they play? It's going to be all zone. I would think, man, Ben Johnson, I'm not him. I'm not going to say I am him. I'm nowhere near his level, but if we're going to pass it, I'm making sure they've got to extend the field, whether it's Patrick, St. Brown, or Allen Robinson going deep down the sideline. I'm making 2 of those zone defenders go with them, which is going to open up more stuff underneath. Let's see. Get back to the comments. Vikings have a very physical defense. They do, man. They do indeed. Berg time. I hope Sun God is hurt. Me too. Jacob, it looks like Minnesota is going for the lower legs of our players. They're tackling low. They're taking it out. Let's see. Henry, what do you got? Now I understand the bad feeling I had about this game. Let's go Lions. There we go. J-Mo. There you go. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that. All right. RJ, Zettler is missed. He is indeed. And yeah, you don't know how important somebody is until they're gone, because that's when you see the impact they have on the game. Again, if it was me, and there's David Montgomery on the sideline riding the bike, so I'm guessing that's a good sign for him. But just trying to keep those ligaments loosened up, I'm guessing. All right, let's get back to the game. Start of the second quarter, 10-0, 15 on the clock. Vikings with the lead, 5-0 Vikings, 4-1 Lions. And third down conversions, 0 for 3 if you're Detroit. But Lions defense, you want to know how they would play post-touch? So far, not so bad. First and 10, let's see. Goff motion, it was in shotgun, now under center. You got 2 high, 1 low, power formation. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs falls forward, stumbles forward. See, I'd say about 4 yards. Hey, if you get that every time, you'll take some of the bite out of the Vikings defensive line as well. Let's see if Montgomery can come back to the game, but I'd say, if nothing else, riding the bike on the sideline is a very good sign. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to tell your mom you said hi. All right, do something nice for your mom and dad. Shotgun formation in motion is St. Brown. They're going to swing it out to Gibbs. Gibbs out of the backfield. He's going to get a few yards, a first down. We're going to say about 7 yards on the swing out. Vikings defense, this is what I like, especially against their secondary. I don't think he's incredibly athletic. I'd be making him go sideline to sideline and deep routes all the time. You know what? They're as human as anybody else on this planet. They will get fatigued. And you get people a little fatigued, especially when they have to come up and make tackles against a physical running team. Yeah, it starts paying off dividends like body shots in boxing to somebody in the later rounds. All right, first and 10, under 14 minutes to go. Gibbs is the lone person in the backfield. Power formation, Goff under center. Lions going to hand it off again, and Gibbs is going to break out again, and he's got 10, he's got 15, he's gone. He's all the way to the end zone. One man to beat, and he's in there. J-Mo with a block, and it wasn't needed. Gibbs busts it down the side of the field, and he's in the end zone. You wanted a ball game? We got a ball game. Hey, woo! There we go. You want to see what this defense can do? Look at that. We've got a section of Lions fans out there. Gibbs gives some lucky fan the ball, and the Lions. Tim Patrick out there as well, setting a block downfield. He's a big dude, by the way. He can block. And there's a real, you want to talk about what frees him up. If you see the replay, see Tim Patrick setting the edge on the corner and picked up that block perfectly. Yeah. Longest run of Gibbs' career. Hard to believe that, but it's true. And just like that, the Lions are down only 3. Under 14 minutes ago, it is 10-7. Lions, marching on back. They've weathered that first quarter storm. And yeah, great blocks by the receivers. If you guys get a chance, if you guys watch all 22 film, you want to talk about stuff coaches watch for, that's what they watch for right there. They watch for stuff that isn't always on the stat sheet. Bo Sonic, there you go. Chew, what do you got? J-Mo isn't big, but he's one heck of a blocker. Most people don't realize he is 6'2". I mean, he's like this. He's a Slim Jim out there, but yes, you are 100% right. He sets a lot of real good blocks downfield. Let's see, RJ, what do you got? If Gibbs gets 25 touches, he'll get close to 200 yards. You might be right there. Bergtime, love Gibbs. You have to, man. You have to. Let's see, Doug, there goes the big Viking start. You know what? You probably just threw a big haymaker at him. Well, let's see if the defense can rise to the occasion again and get us the ball back. Buddy, we didn't do that. You ain't wrong, my friend. Chew, what do you got? Yeah, I got that. Okay, let's see. Bo, Sonic, Jay, what a move it was. Nice jump cut back cut. Let's see, Dr. Detroit, Gibbs, baby, run the ball. There you go. Hoogadoo. Oh, yeah, Gibby. Flathead. Woo! He was overdue for that. Yes, we needed that big time. Chew, yes, sir. Lions Talk Live fan. Woohoo! There we go. Henry, Gibbs touchdown. RJ, heck yeah, I was right. There you go. Buddy, TD, laughing out loud. RJ, buddy, yeah, baby. See, Crescent gone. Yeah, once he got to that second layer, he had one guy to beat, and when he saw that block, I think it was by Patrick, and then he saw the next one downfield by J-Mo, although he might have got in without J-Mo's. Hey, just great blocking by the entire team, freeing him up there. Let's see, RJ, I think Josh, I think he gets hot. I'm down with that. Let's see, Doug, give our defense a rest, and they did. Wear them out. Okay, let's get back to the bottom of the screen. Let's see, RJ, if Gibbs, got that one. J-Mo does his job, sign him now. I do like J-Mo. I think they're going to sign him. I don't think there's any way he leaves Detroit. I think he likes it here. I think they're going to reward him as well. Broski, told you Monty runs like he has a piano on his back. You should be feeding Gibbs and Monty used in short yardage situations only. I don't know, man. I like Monty. I think he does something different, and he's had some real explosive plays this year. Let's not forget, he's had a 40-plus yard pass reception where he slammed into a couple guys and kept on going downfield. Yeah, I think you've got a real good backfield situation with both of them. Bo J-Mo was out there ready to block. He was, man. I think he takes pride in it. Berg, go Lions. There you go. Hookadoo. Let's see. Jeffrey, who knows J-Mo with the block? I think we all did, man. Hardy, Baki, maybe. Pat, let's see. Let's hope Gambler Dan does not do any more gambling today on the road is in the close games. There you go. Jeffrey, sorry, Bo. Bo, explosive plays, exclamation points. We can get back in a hurry. We can, indeed. Chu, buying a Gibbs hoodie right now. There you go. Chumps, woo! There you go. Baki plus Gibbs equals speed and Sonic. All right, and this time the Vikings are going to bring it down to the end zone. He's up at the 20. He's going to get to about the 23.5-yard line. There is a flag on the play, so they're not, unless it's the flag's on Detroit, they're going to have negative yardage on that return. Buddy, Monty will be back. I'm hoping so. Dr. Detroit, we can't turn it over. That's how Minnesota has been winning. I agree with that. Bo, all good, Jeff. There you go. Trump's TD, Lions Broski. Let's see, Dr. Detroit. All right, it is against Detroit. First down. Yeah, it is what it is. So, let's see. T-Bones, I hear you. Okay, that's good. Let's see. I'm glad that you can hear me. Scott, I love J-Mo's blocking upfield. He's got, yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, he's earning it 100%. Buddy, let's clamp down defense. I don't understand giving Monty that extension and McNeil that much money. Well, I think Lions fans are happy. I will go with that. All right, Trumps, because Brosi, they don't have to worry about their future and will play harder. I agree. You're signing the person who's got some talent here. All right, back to the game. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low, 1 running back. Lions got 4 at the line, 5 at the line now. And they are sending a blitz. It is a delayed blitz up the middle, and Darnold's going to break it. He's going for 10, 15, 20 before the slide. So you bring the blitz up the middle. You got to make sure that primary running lane for the quarterback is gone. Aaron Glenn rolled the dice there, and you see Campbell and Rodrigo on the blitz. And he did play man. Yeah, Campbell came up, but he came in too close. Yeah, you gave up too much primary real estate there. But, hey, you're going to have to live and learn. Darnold does have some legs, as we know. So, all right. All right, back to the game. Power formation, 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back. They're going to pitching out. And you know what? The Lions D, yeah, I think he finds a way to fall forward for about a half yard, maybe a full yard. Sam Darnold is 6 out of 6. And the Lions have Joshua Pascal down now. And Lions just, it's his leg. He's pointing towards the knee. I think he got cut. Wingo on the field. Lions running out of guys. All right. Next man up. Yeah. It's all you can do. Hand. All right. He's walking off. He looks like he's all right. In fact, he's jogging off. So, all right. Looks like he's okay. Joseph INT, come on. Yeah. Let's make that happen. Tim Patrick had a great block. He did, man. He set the edge versus the defender, and the defender tried to cover up but couldn't. No blocking. Brosi comments. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Back to it. 2nd and 10. So no gain on the play for Minnesota. 12:33 left in the second quarter. 10-7. But Minnesota almost in scoring range already. Man-to-man defense out of Detroit. 2 high safeties. 2 backers. You got 4 down linemen. Let's see, Uku out wide at the bottom of your screen. Uku gets a little bit of pressure. They're going to float one out there, and there's going to be a flag there. And looks like it's on. Oh. Let's see who it's on. It looks like it's against Minnesota, if I would to guess. We'll see. Illegal formation against the Vikings. See, they're always trying to cheat. That's what I say. All right, 5-yard penalty. It will now be 2nd and 15. And see what we can do here. Lions, man, if we can come up with some sort of a turnover here, that would be huge. All right, so still got all my hair. That's good. I just had to check the screen there to make sure. All right, let's see. 12:16 left in the second quarter. And this first half has been a longer one. 10-7. And Vikings coming to the line. It is 2nd and 15. Lions seeing if the D can step up here. They are in man-to-man. Alex Anzalone is going to pick up the tight end here. Terrion Arnold traveling. There is a blitz up the middle. Rodrigo is picked up. The pass is complete, but about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Brian Branch on the takedown. It's going to force a 3rd and 9. Hey, I was right. It is 3rd and 9. And yeah, it was about 5 or 6 yards. Hey, sometimes who knew? I could do a little bit of math. All right, let's see. Lions, they have sent some blitzes. The Vikings, to their credit, have picked it up fairly well. Not the type of blitzes I would have anticipated. I thought they would have been corner or safety blitzes, but is what it is. 3rd and 9. Lions, can you get them off the field and get the ball back for your offense? Vikings at the 49-yard line. Shotgun. 3 low to the bottom of your screen. Man across the board. Here is the delayed blitz. Lee McNeil up the middle, and it is busted up by Brian Branch. He bats it down. I couldn't see who it was who got in Darnold's face, but Darnold had to get rid of it before he wanted to. Somebody came up the middle and nearly got to him. Let's see if let's see it on the replay. You know what? Trevor Nowitzki, however you want to call it, he's in there a lot. And again, as a DTI, so they're lining him up inside as a down lineman. So as a nose tackle, basically. I'm guessing they're going to try to let him, swoop around outside or something. But all right, Lions getting the ball back. The punt is up. It's out there. And it's going to be, where is it at? I didn't see. All right, he caught it, and it looks, yep. So Lions ball, just over 11 minutes left. Darnold got some pressure in his face. So the interior of the Lions defensive line, we talked about it throughout the game, they have gotten up the middle there. And I get the interior of their line, the Minnesota line, isn't the greatest. Their outside tackles, the right and left tackle, are pretty dang good. But we've seen the Lions use a lot of different groups there and different blitzes to try to get Arnold. Arnold, I think that was his first incomplete pass of the game. Let's see, Bo Booth, the Brian pass breakup. Yes, correct. Punt buddies, correct. Perfectly played. It was Crescent. Doug, I'm impressed by the defense so far. You can't put anything on the D. I get they had the one mess up on the first play where they gave up, outside rush lanes. That was on Ukwu. I want to say it was on Arnold, and you could even say the safety over the top. But other than that, they played pretty okay. Brian Branch, correct, Bo. It's about time for Terrion to get his first INT. I would take that. Buddy, taking away the Vikings' momentum? Let's hope so. You go down here. You score a touchdown here. You survive that first quarter. Maybe go into the half with a lead. Yeah, you got to feel pretty good about the situation. Bo, are they going to talk about the Lions injuries? Probably not. If you're a Lions fan, you realize only the other team is injured. Just ask Broski. If you listen to Broski all the time, he says all the time, hey, the other team's got injuries. Never seems to bring up our injuries. Dr. Detroit, Lions jersey on. There you go. It's game time, my friend. Dr. Detroit, there's a big dude in the stands. Grab him. He might need to. Buddy, Pascal's okay? Yes, it does. Yeah, Crescent seems okay. Correct. Hand, right. All right, let me go to the bottom of the screen. Bo, Brian Branch is the brain. There you go. Safety, dance, and the air traffic control crew. I'll go with that. Detroit D, they are getting pressure, not just getting home. Correct. They're getting some hits on him. I mean, give Darnold some credit. I mean, he is getting rid of the ball. Detroit D, now it's JMO time. Day, was anyone else relieved that the Lions finally extended the lead? I'm glad. I like the guy. He might not be the most dominant defensive tackle in the league, but I will say this, you're locking him into today's prices versus waiting to the spring, where we all know it's going to become bidding wars, forcing all the player position prices up. Trump, zero pressure, sign a defensive end before halftime. There you go. We'll see what they do then. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Jab, let's go down and take out the crowd. 100%. Brian Branch, safety dance. Correct. All the above. Trump's, okay, Jeffrey, Trump, McNeil. There you go. Sign detained now. All right. Getting back to the game. All right, David Montgomery back on the field. Power formation for Lions. And we got one high. We got split receivers, 2 to the bottom of your screen, 1 high. And they are going to play action pass. Montgomery picks it up. It is passed over the middle to St. Brown, who goes down for about a 17-yard gain, if I do the math right in my head. So, again, I don't have a spotter here, so I just have to go with what I'm trying to see and quickly do in my head. Please forgive me if I'm not accurate. Pam Avler is saying basically something about Montgomery and said he's giving it a go. Yeah, I'd say he's out on the field. He just picked up somebody on the blitz pickup. Not going to say it was the greatest pickup, but it was effective. And another low hit into the knees of Goff. So I'm not sure why there's not a flag there. Okay, so there was a flag on it. Okay, my bad. My bad. I didn't think there was, but again, when I'm trying to multitask, I don't always see stuff. So if there was a flag, let me know in the comment section, but I'm assuming they are based on where the ball is now marked. All right, pitch out to Monty. Monty doesn't seem to have a problem cutting there, and he's going to go forward for about 4.5, 5 yards. And, hey, Cleve Raymond is getting into with somebody. So, yeah, this one could get heated between both teams. Yeah, cooler heads need to prevail. Let the other guy take the swing. Don't you take the swing. And probably the right move by the Lions, getting Cleve Raymond. Why he's a little emotional, out of the game. Gibbs on the sideline. Monty in. Monty did get 6 yards there. All right, power formation again from the Lions, it would appear. Although they're going to have to back out for me to verify that. Yep, 2 to the low, 1 high. Jameson Williams in motion. They're going to swing it out to St. Brown. He's going to cut back, come up to the middle, and he's going to fall down for about a 9, maybe a 10-yard gain. Lions moving the ball, getting a little bit more comfortable. The Vikings D, the first couple of drives, looked pretty good. Now, seems like the Lions have calmed down and picking it up just fine. They're also near the middle of the field where there's less volume from the fans in the stands. So good moves down there. Not, people trying to block for St. Brown. Not always the best. I think that was right though. All right, power formation again. 1 back. It is Monty on this drive. Let's see what they do here. And there are timeout or flags. There are flags. So yeah. False start on David Montgomery. He was a little too eager. So that's going to put a 1st and 15. The Lions can just tie this game up. Make it basically where it's just, hey, even. Although I'd rather have a touchdown than a field goal any day. All right, let's see what we do. 1st and 15. A lot of Vikings fans cheering on the Lions for success here, I think. 3 receivers. Tim Patrick is one of them. St. Brown in motion. Back is Montgomery. They're going to hand it to Montgomery again. He's going to cut back up the middle. Fall forward for about 4 yards, maybe 3 yards. So we'll say 2nd and 12 or 11. But, hey, long drives, take the crowds out. They are going to give him 4 yards on that one. 9 minutes to go. Lions, if you can string a long drive here, you really wear out that crowd a little bit. So hope they can do it. Vikings fans cheering on the Lions again. They want to see the Lions score. Lions have the ball and they're cheering. 2nd and 11, shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. Vikings, 7 guys at the line of scrimmage trying to confuse. You do have Montgomery in the backfield to pick up. And, hey, Patrick brings it in for a touchdown pass. Get a little tongue-tied twisted. Touchdown pass deep down the center of the field to St. Brown. Tim Patrick brought in motion by Jared Goff. And you know what? He picks the extra guy up on the blitz. That puts one-on-one situations out there. And that's going to be about a 50-yard touchdown pass for Jared Goff. Beautiful blitz pickup. Lions came up with something new here. They bring Tim Patrick in motion to pick up the outside edge blitzer. You've got 2 guys picking him up one-on-one. A little bit of confusion from the zone coverage of the Vikings. And that leaves Amon-Ra St. Brown with his longest touchdown pass of the season. And just like that, the Lions are going to be up pending the extra point. It is good. And Lions, 14-10. How about that? Naysayers were roaring, saying in the first quarter the Lions were doomed. It's going to be a long day. We're going to be trimming our bushes or whatever and mowing the lawn at halftime. But Lions say, not so fast. We're right back in it. Maybe playing to the crowd a little bit in that first quarter just to keep people viewing. All right, the Trim Reaper, boom, baby, 100% there. Goff plays like an all-pro. He might be an all-pro. He keeps this up. Let's see, RY, let's see, TD, Sun Guide. I think you are foretelling the future, my friend. Flathead Frank, Hex, yeah, brother, exclamation point. That's more exciting than catching a monster catfish. Woo! I'll go with that. Let's see, Josh, Jab, what do you got? Look at the Lions fans in the crowd. Yes, all the fans out there. Where's Broski? Broski somehow has gone silent. Maybe he's taking water real quick, buddy. Henry, TD, exclamation points. Now I'm down with that. Buddy, Amon-Ra, I'm down with that. Let's see, Jab, yes. TD Crescent, I agree. Buddy, TD, time of possession. You are correct there, Robert. Jab, Goff, 8 for 8. You got to enjoy that. Buddy, come on, Monty. Let's see, false start. Correct. All right, we're all caught up there. Chew, we all had the Vikings scoring points. They just had to come from somewhere. They had to, man. They had to. Yeah, we weren't going to shut him out, we didn't think. Great Lakes Goff saving Campbell's job. Maybe some truth to that. Let's see. Although I don't think Dan Campbell's being fired anytime in the foreseeable future. Let's see. Buddy Broski wishes the worst on us. He does, man. He does. Funny how that works. Detroit D, they're not like us. No, they are not, my friend. All right, Day, this game could have gotten away from them, but the Lions weathered the storm and hit back strong. You know what? That sounds like something good for the post-game show when the Lions have that victory. All right, get back some more to you guys here. Robert, what, Broski? Nothing to say. I think Broski has left the building until the Lions, if the Lions make a mistake, Broski will return. He's listening, I have no doubt right now, but he doesn't want to say anything because it goes against his narrative. Let's see, Henry, they hate us. Shut up the crowd. There you go. Jerry, those feeling same old Lions come back fast with a bad start. They do. Ryan just lowered my anxiety level. I'm glad they did that for you, my friend. Doug, our deep threat, St. Brown, he was on that play. Ain't no lying there. Chew, we all had Vikings scoring. Correct. Okay, so I'm all caught up that way. Now back to the bottom. Let's see, Great Lakes. Nah, he's not, but that was the oddest time to call a fake early on. I agree with that. And to me, the other part is it was a very odd formation, not your normal formation. So that also gets people on guard. I just thought there were too many tells. And again, on a 4th and 7 to boot, it's easy to have hindsight. It's just not what I would have done. Let's see, Robert. Let's see. Remember Broski, supposed to be the water boy. At times he is. Bo, all 22 films point out that Vikings look, and BJ took it to task. There you go. All right, getting back to the game. We got the kickoff, and it is up there. It's out there. He's back to the 30-yard line there. All right, so let me get from the comments section back to this. So, yeah, Vikings overload with 7 guys. So you only got 4 guys out there to cover the rest of the team, unless you're dropping people. The Vikings don't drop. The blitz is picked up perfectly. Now it's all one-on-one. You see the mid-slot corner doesn't pick up on St. Brown as he drops. He's caught watching the backfield, loses sight of St. Brown. You had multiple Lions that probably could have done something there. But, hey, that was a pretty easy pitch and catch for Jared Goff. He knew where to go before. Power formation, 3 high receivers. It is man-to-man defense from the Lions. The Vikings shift 1 running back, 2 low, 1 high are your receivers, and they're going to play action pass. Ukwa comes out 2 wide. Pass is complete, and double coverage on Jefferson, but he still gets it. No pressure on that play there. Ukwa got past his blocker, but he's just too far wide. He's got to shorten that up, but he is a rookie, and hey, start to the day. Arnold on Jefferson. Arnold overplays it, and yeah, he does have some help there. All right, 1st and 10 again for the Vikings. Darnold 8 on the 9 for 63 yards, so he is, for the most part, dinked and dunked on those completions. They're at the 39-yard line, power formation, 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back. They're going to run it up the middle, and he's going to stumble for, depending on where they mark him, 3 to 4 yards. All right, game break. We got Philly throwing it deep to some dude, and I'm guessing that's Brown, maybe? I don't know. But it looks to be 7-0 Philly over the G-men. All right, come on, Lions. Let's get a stop here. Get a stop and add to the score. Power formation again. You got 2 in the backfield. 2 in motion, 2 to the bottom of your screen. Nobody up high. It looks like Alex Anzalone is playing that side. And we've got a pass swing out and Nowitzki almost gets him, slips and misses. And hey, Aaron Jones does get the first down. And says first down. Correct. Nowitzki did get over there, but just couldn't quite get to him to wrap him up. So, all right. Yep, Arnold, Jones went out wide, picked it up. Excuse me, Rodrigo nearly wrapped him up, not Nowitzki. My bad. And then, all right. Carlton Davis cleans him up and gets him out of bounds for sure. 1st and 10 again. They're almost in field goal range. 2 high, in motion. 2 high, 1 extra blocker in. It is a run up the middle for Jones, and he's got falling forward about 2, maybe 2.5 yards. Going to set up a 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7. DJ Reader, among others, on that play. Ukwa, I'm impressed, man. He's getting a ton of snaps here. And for only his 2nd game in the NFL, not going to say he's perfect, but he's definitely not bad either. All right, so, and coming up, Brian Branch helping out. He flew up to the line of scrimmage. This guy, I think, man, he is going to be something for us for a while. Brian Branch, that is. All right, under 6 minutes to go. Vikings now in roughly field goal range. Darnold making a change to play. Power formation, one running back. It is Jones. Play action pass. No pressure. He's got all sorts of time. And it is going to be picked off by Brian Branch. What a play by Brian Branch. Heads to the yes. Vikings had all the momentum. Not so much. Not so much anymore. He had no pressure on him, so I don't want to hear anything about, man, that was just, this, that, or the other thing. Sam Darnold just went Sam Darnold and threw it to Brian Branch. Brian Branch, though, did make a heck of a move on the play. Let's see the replay here for those watching it. Addison is over the middle. He's got two guys, and you know what? Brian Branch just jumps the route, comes on up, reads it before the receiver does. He goes to the ball. Receiver runs to the sideline instead of making the break for the ball, and Darnold just doesn't see Brian Branch. Brian Branch, if I'm not mistaken, that's his third, maybe fourth interception of the season. So I don't know. Him and Kirby Joseph both have got to have about 4 interceptions. I want to say Kirby's got 4 and Branch now has 4. Lions ball, power formation, St. Brown in motion, 2 high receivers, 1 low plus the tight end. They're going to run it up the middle with Gibbs. Gibbs got the ball. And he's going to hit the 0 button, spin button if you're playing Madden, and he's going to go for about 9 yards. You know, if the Lions can go down, control this clock, get a score right before half, you have completely taken the momentum away from the Minnesota Vikings. 2nd and 8. And let's see what the Lions do here. They're bringing in, it looks like a Khalif Raymond's on the field, Goff, Gibbs, J-Mo, Laporta. Brock Wright's out there, so another power formation, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back. It is Gibbs. Gibbs standing high. J-Mo in motion, and they are going to play action pass, and they are going to throw it underneath the Gibbs. Gibbs going to sprint fall forward for about, I'm going to say 15 yards. Somebody feel free to correct me if I'm wrong with that. Again, I'm trying to do the math as best I can, man. All right, under 5 minutes ago, 4:43 in the second quarter, 14-10. What was once it looked like a runaway game for the Vikings, now it looks like the Lions drank the Mountain Dew and got everything right. They said, we're just going to do this. See what I did there? Goff, 10 out of 10, 127, 1 touchdown, under center, power formation again from the Lions. And, man, they are big-time power, almost goal line. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs up the middle. He's going to stiff arm one guy, break a tackle, keep going forward, and he's fumbling, bumbling, stumbling, trying to be pushed forward. They're going to calm him down about 1 yard shy of the line of gain. So about a 9-yard run for Gibbs with a little bit of help from his friends. Lions offense. Hey, we were talking about early on, man, the Vikings had a lot of energy, a lot of jumping all over the place. They ain't looking so jumpy right now. They're starting to show some signs of fatigue. All right, once again, it is 2nd and 2. They marked them down after an 8-yard gain. Under 4 minutes ago, Lions controlling the ball here. Let's see what we do here. 3 receivers, Goff under center. It is Monty, I believe, in the backfield this time. And it is going to be a pass. It's going to be swung out to St. Brown for a first down. So 3:30 to go in the opening half. And Lions driving the ball. Dinking and dunking. Taking a few deep shots here and there. And you got to love what the Lions have done this half. That first quarter couldn't go on any worse for the Lions if you tried. And yet they are here in the lead. 14-10. 3:10 to go and ticking with the ball. First down, 35-yard line of the Vikings. Tim Patrick out there along with one other receiver. It looks like St. Brown, 1 running back, and it is Monty. Hand off to Monty. He's going to lose about a yard, maybe 1.5 yards. Vikings defense stand up there, shoot a couple gaps, force them to kick it out wide and cut back, and they wrapped them up for about a 1-yard loss. It is 2nd and 11, under 3 minutes to go. I like the fact that we are bleeding the clock here because let's not forget, the Vikings cannot challenge the rest of this half, and they have no timeouts other than the 2-minute warning. So the next stop here, hey, there's a Ben Brown man in the stands. If you guys know him, one of the bigger Lions fans there is. 0 backfield for the Lions. No running backs, that means, for behind Goff. So it is 2nd and 11. Vikings are going to send the house after him. Let's see what they do. They're going to bring 4. He gets some pressure. He throws it. And it is caught, I believe, by Sam I.M. Laporta. He had to go down low for it. He might feel that one. He is walking, but it is going to be the 2-minute warning. Nice catch by Laporta because he had to reach down low, and Goff was about ready to get slammed. Goff had some significant heat bearing down on him. Tim Patrick just pointed at Sam Laporta and said, "You the man." Yeah, he caught it. No doubt about it. Rolls on the ground. Yeah, he had to go down and go back across his body to catch it, but nice catch by Sam I.M. 2-minute warning, 14-10. Lions with the ball, and they're moving, and they got the lead. Oh, let's see. David, where's Damo? He's out on the field, man. He's made some plays. He's made some nice plays. Doug, great catch. I agree with that. Let's see. The Trim Reaper, Sam, baby, agreed. Buddy, Laporta, there you go. Robert, leaving for 11, there you go. 11 for 11. 11 for 11. Sorry, man. Let's see. Crescent, keep the clock running. I agree, man. I agree. Don't let them have any opportunities to get even a field goal this half. Doug, use clock. I think they're using it. Buddy, hi, Moonscar. Hookadoo, cheers to that, Moonscar. Moonscar, hey, buddy K. Bo, Mr. Gibbs, Sonic has some power. You were not wrong there. I'm thirsty for a firstie. There you go. And hey, that could be a good one to use in the future. Michael, woo! We'll go with that. Doug, Vike defense getting tired. I agree. They're starting to show some signs of fatigue out there. Buddy, Gibby. Chew, is Hutch at the game? I would think not. If it was a home game, I think maybe there's some possibility he'll be there. But I don't think on the road yet. Maybe in about another 2 or 3 weeks, once that bone's healed up a little bit more. The Trim Reaper, I'd love to see Miwai Wingo go off in Hutchinson's absence. I've seen him on the field. I just haven't seen him on plays yet. I'll probably have to wait for the all 22 to see that stuff. Doug, we are getting our stride now. We are, buddy. Yeah. Let's see. Moonscar, need to score. Vike Queens start with the ball in second half. I agree with that. Day, suddenly the crowd noise isn't as much of a problem. Yeah, it's like they stopped cheering for the Lions. The Great Lakes. Alert. Jeffrey, a few here call that one. All right. Job, wear that D down. I think they are. All right. Let me go back to the bottom of the comment section, try to catch back up. Bo, I haven't handled a shovel in a while, Moonscar, but I'm willing to help. Okay, that's very kind of you. Jerry, this is why you stick with the run. I agree with that. Keep wearing them down. Keep hitting them. Detroit D, we need a touchdown on this drive to end the half. I think that's a great idea. Robert, throw it deep to Patrick. They might, man, although we're getting to the red zone right about here. Crescent, absolutely not. Jamo time. There we go. All right, buddy, touchdown, no field goal. Yes, let's go for that. Chew, if we had Hutch, probably be 14-7, maybe. All right, so let's get back to the game. Lions have put up 14 this quarter. Vikings 10 first quarter. Lions may have assisted in part of that 10, but it is what it is. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning, 14-10 is the score. You can see the Lions fans starting to cheer on the Lions offense there. It is at the 11-yard line, power formation, one high, one low receiver, one running back, and they're going to pitch it out to Gibbs. Gibbs going to go to the line. He's going to try to work his way through for maybe a 2-yard gain, yard and a half. They're going to mark him down for a 1-yard gain. Vikings defense did a good job of shutting it down. Now they're saying it's 2nd and 2, so hey, don't go with my math. Vikings can't stop the clock. So if I'm the Lions, yeah, I make sure we're not giving you any opportunity to have the ball the rest of this half here. All right. Yeah. Let it keep going. I wouldn't break the huddle until like 10 seconds left. And it looks like that's what the Lions are going to do. It's down to 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Shotgun formation, 3 low. Guy in motion. And there it is with 1 second. David Montgomery going up the middle. He's not going to get much, but they got him about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. The clock will continue to run here. 3rd and 6. Very conservative calling, but I also get you're making sure the Vikings don't do anything with the ball this half. So there is that. So this will be the big play here. 25 still on the play clock, 52 on the game clock. 3rd and 6. What do you do with the ball if you're MC, DC, and Ben Johnson? Lions aren't going to the line. They're not breaking the huddle until probably 10 seconds left. Maybe they're going to let it go all the way down and then call a timeout. I'm guessing that's what they're going to do here. There's 5 left. There's 4. There's 3. There's 2. There's 1. He calls it. 29 seconds until halftime. Lions use their second time out of the half. 3rd and 6. Now you're going to have a little time to sit here and try to come up with something here. All right, so I would think here, if you're the Vikings, you want to obviously hold them to the field goal. If you're the Lions, I mean, you run anything here. You go for the touchdown, you can go for the first down, you can just, keep the clock moving and ticking. I don't know. So it just really comes down to what you feel comfortable with. It is now, instead of 3rd and 6, it's now 3rd and 7. So apparently, whoever's doing the math for the broadcast of Fox said we're going to add on 1 more yard here. And that's just me being jokes here. All right. 3rd and 7. Can still get the first down without getting the touchdown, although it'd be hard to do, but you could still do it. Gibbs is out there, St. Brown, J-Mo, Raymond, and Raymond, really? All right, fair enough. Shotgun formation, Vikings putting everybody at the line. They're in 0 coverage, so man across the board, they're going to blitz, they're going to hand it to J-Mo. J-Mo, he's got the first down and the touchdown. That is the Lions touchdown, and J-Mo make sure that the guy he ran over is okay as he looks down and says, hey, you okay? Lions into the end zone, caught the Vikings off balance with that one. And what was once a 10-0 Vikings lead is now looking to be 20-10 Lions going to the half. Lions spread them out with a quick receiver spread out wide. J-Mo comes in, and J-Mo with a great block once again, picking up that outside rusher, and nobody left since it's a mid-blitz. Hey, and I know mid-blitz because I love middle blitz. Nobody left in the second level to pick up J-Mo once the initial blocks happen. Bates' kick is good, and it is 21-10, just like that, with 26 seconds left. If I'm Campbell at this point, I'm telling Jake Bates, just blast it out of the back of the end zone. We want to make sure there's 0 chance they can return it on the kickoff. All right, let's get to you guys real quick. Burger time, Beast, just a Beast. I'll go with that. Henry, let's see, TD, exclamation points. Welcome, Lions into the end zone. There we go. Let's see, Doug Sewell, great block. I'll agree with that. Yeah, Untouched says, man, we're having a little bit of feedback problems here. Hold on. Untouched says Crescent. Let's see, the Trim Reaper. Oh, no, it was Gibbs. It was. Bo, I'm with you, Trim Reaper. Great Lakes. Anyone see Houston at all? Yeah, he's been in the game. He hasn't had an impact yet, but he's been in the game. See, Jeffrey, yes, exclamation point. Doug, dang, I'll go with that. Buddy, TD. TD it is, says Crescent. And correct, the Trim Reaper, Monty. Trim Reaper, I love our classless Coach Campbell. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. Reverse to Williams, maybe in the second half. A Tale of Two Thors, there we go. See, Dr. Detroit, huge. I agree with that. Moonscar, Dan, putting your back on the boss speaker in the garage, exclamation point, getting back to digging. Let me know when second half starts. I will let you guys know. Although, just so you guys know, at the half, I do take a little bit of a break just to go get some water. That is not a deep kick. It does go into the end zone. It was touched, so he does have to down it. So it went through his hands. 23 seconds. Do the Vikings dare do anything here? Huge says Detroit. I would agree. Hatman, who has it better team than us? Nobody. Woo! Man, if the Lions continue this in the second half and get the win, you're going to have to say the Lions might arguably be the best team in the NFL. Let's see. RY. Prayers, no injuries this game. I agree with that. Let's see. Hookadoo. Hey, Broski, are you hiding out? He does appear to be suspiciously not available. Let's see. Great Lakes. TD Gibbs, exclamation point. Gibbs just running angry. He is indeed. Detroit D, awesome. Great score. I agree with that, man, for where things started. All right. Vikings surprisingly going to go for it here. No timeouts. The shotgun, 0 backfield, so nobody back there. They do rush 3, the Lions, throw it underneath, and it is dropped. Not a fumble, dropped. He never fully secured it. 17 seconds left now. So, all right here. And again, no timeouts. I'm a little surprised if I'm Minnesota here because I think you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen. A catch, interception, or a drop. And I just think 2 of those things really don't help you that much. So, I don't know. That was 17 seconds. If you had some timeouts, maybe, but I also get the momentum is completely left them. So if you're wondering who's rushing, it is Jack Campbell, it is Pascal, and it is Ali McNeil. And they're just going to run it up the middle this time. And Jones says, hey, free yard time here. If you got him on fantasy, you're loving it. So 9 seconds left. They can't stop the clock. That will be halftime. All right, let's go over to you guys real quick before I go grab a few snacks for me, and I'm not going to chew them on air. I don't want to do that to you guys. Let's see, RJ, we're going to see how the Vikings play from behind. You've been behind longer than 4 minutes now. This is true. Trim Reaper, what a roller coaster of emotions. Woo! I'll go with that. Brandon, go for a 40-plus this game? Let's hope so. Dan, pick 6. That would have been awesome. That's probably why they didn't put it in the air that last time there. Buddy, watch Jefferson. I think that would be a great idea. Let's win. We're halfway there. I need to finish the game. Both Vikings had the emotional lead. Now the Lions' superior talent is taking over. That's probably a good assessment. Something for the post-game show. 1, baby. Let's go. I'll go with that. 21-10 halftime lead. There you go. All right, guys. I will be back in about 5 or so minutes. I'm going to go ahead and just grab something to drink. Believe it or not, trying to talk the entire time through the game for 3-4 hours does wear out your voice a little bit. So give me a little bit of a break, and I will be right back.
Minnesota led 10-0 after 1 point, but turn around for Detroit the second half with a welcome you. The Bronx at halftime. Let's check in on Saquon Barkley going back to the Meadowlands.
There's the reception. Gonna make you feel good. Moving. Under ball handling, read the block, guard out front, push. Switch out of the Barkley on the 55-yard sprint. Down the left sideline. After that great run, reward him with this effort. Good effort by Barkley and the line pushing him in from 3 yards out all Philadelphia in the first half. 14-0 over the New York Football Giants.
We got the side over here.
Geno Smith, the leading passer in the NFL. Back steps up low, stepped up toward it, then gunned this ball down the middle for DK. Metcalf has cover 2, both safeties split. It takes a strong arm and great concentration by Metcalf because the collision is coming. Beautiful job by Metcalf. 17-7. Seahawks over the Atlanta Falcons. Miami. The Indianapolis Colts. Second-year quarterback back. Coach and quarterback watches over it's Tyler Huntley. Drops this one off to Smith. 10-yard touchdown to it. Some of a lower thing on the sideline. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Your quarterback for the Dolphins. Dolphins, though, 10. Indianapolis 3. Before the game, Stephon Diggs and Jim Alexander exchanged a few words. That's been them, I'm sure. Out of the eye, single back, I should say. Joe Mixon plowed them from 4 yards out. Houston with a 5-point lead, 19-14 on the road at Lambeau Field against the Green Bay Packers. Amari Cooper coming over from Cleveland. Makes no difference. Mason Rudolph at quarterback. With Levis out injured, he throws right. He finds Lakina there on the 4-yard strike. Nice job by Rudolph as he spun the receiver open. 10-7. Tennessee over the Buffalo Bills. Nick Chubb back at running back. Been out. Hurt his knee. Had the surgery. Back a year out.
But this is Deshaun Watson. Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Nobody didn't touch it.
Going down. You see right there. Goes down. In a lot of
Serious
I have no idea what that injury is, folks. But as soon as we get it, we relay that information to you. That
addendum forward.
Back in the game. 7-6. Cincinnati on top of Cleveland early this morning. Trevor Lawrence into the Jaguars. Play action, single set up, fire down the middle of the football field. Beautiful throw. Wow. Brian Thomas, Howie, there on the post route, makes a great catch. Then, of course, Tank Bigsby goes in from 1 yard out. Nice job by Jacksonville. They get their second win on the year, 32-16 over the New England Patriots.
All right, Michael, what a second quarter for Jared Goff and this offense for Detroit.
Yeah, they go down 10-0. You think Minnesota's on their way to beat them. Keep going. But then, Detroit shows up this the running game, Jahmyr Gibbs, the passing game. This guy right here, Amon-Ra St. Brown, there just finds the zone 17 yards. Here just sits in the zone, gets 12-yard gain there, and there's a blitz. Offensive line picks it up well, and a perfect pass there by Jared Goff for the touchdown. And, it's hard to play on the road. Minnesota is an extremely hard place to play. And to keep your composure when you're down 10-0 against an undefeated team and go up by 11, that shows how strong.
As a quarterback, when you see a blitz come from the side and you're able to come over here and get a guy down the middle,
that's good.
Jared Goff, 12 for 12 in the first half. He's completed 87% of his passes the last 10 quarters. Here's a guy who's doing pretty well. Back-to-back Super Bowl championships for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll go in the Super Bowl rematch of America's Game of the Week against Brock Purdy and the 49ers. That comes your way. When the contest is set in Minnesota, 2 more quarters to go from there. And Jahmyr Gibbs, nice little juice move, getting Horizon playing of the first half.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon, the NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
Next Wednesday, Barbie joins the Maxx Singer. Plus, the song that Ken was born to sing. Then territory is threatened on the floor. It all comes down to the wire. The floor is all new after the Maxx Singer. Wednesday on Fox.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
Donald Trump makes a lot of promises, but we can be sure of one thing. If he wins, he'll ignore all checks that rein in the president's power. It's all in Trump's Project 2025 agenda. What does that mean for you? Higher cost on groceries, cuts to Social Security and Medicare, more tax breaks for billionaires, and a national abortion ban, putting women's health at risk. A second Trump term, more unhinged, unstable, and unchecked.
Not rich as hell. I work hard. I scrape to get by. Donald Trump wants to give tax breaks to billionaires, but Kamala Harris has plans to help us. She's going to crack down on price gouging and cut taxes for working people like me. I voted for Donald Trump before, but this time I'm voting for Kamala. Who's responsible for the content of this ad?
A lot of illegals, skyrocketing prices, global chaos, and Kamala wouldn't change a thing.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years? There is not a thing that comes to mind.
Nothing will change with Kamala. More weakness, more welfare for illegals, and even more taxes.
All right, and just like that, I'm back. So, all right, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, just try to use halftime so it kind of regenerate my voice a little bit. All right, let's check out and see if we can get some stats at the half for you guys. All right, let me pull this up on the screen. 1 second, please. All right. So I get this probably may not be big enough for everybody to read it. So I'll read it for you guys. Let's see. Goff. We got a this can't be right. All right. Let me refresh this. All right. Goff is 12 out of 12. So let that sink in. For 3 straight games, Jared Goff has not thrown an incomplete pass in the first half. And how crazy is that? 3 straight games, not an incomplete pass in the first half. That's got to be an NFL record. That might even be the headline for it. But he's got 1 touchdown. Sam Darnold, 9 out of 12, 75 yards for a touchdown. Goff, 12 out of 12, 156 in a tutty. Gibbs, 8 carries, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jones, 9 carries, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, I want to say, don't hold me to it, but I want to say 30 of those yards all came on 1 carry, and that would have been the touchdown, the first offensive possession, whatever it was for the Vikings. Receiving leaders, St. Brown, 5 receptions, 75 yards and a touchdown. Justin Jefferson has been held to 3 receptions for 33 yards, significantly different than last year. All right, diving deeper into the numbers here for you guys. Gibbs has 3 receptions, 28 yards. That is an average of 9.3. St. Brown's averaging 15 yards a catch. Sam Laporta, 1 catch, 25 yards for 25 yards on average. Just in case you wanted to know. Tim Patrick, 1 catch, 3 yards total. David Montgomery, 2 catches, 25 yards, 12.5 per catch. All right, now let's go to the defensive stats. Kirby Joseph leads the team with 4 total tackles. Anzalone next with 3. Campbell, 3. Trevor Nowitzki, 3. Malcolm Rodriguez, 2. Pascal, 2. DJ Reader, 2. Brian Branch, 2. And then a gajillion people with 1, including Pat O'Connor in his first career game with the Detroit Lions. All right, let me go back to the overall screen. So there's got to be a way to play this. There we go. A little bit more. Nope, I don't think that's going to work. All right, my bad. I'm trying to get it to where the Gamecast screen for ESPN will be there for you guys. So if you want to watch it during the game, you can. But all right, Gamecast or let's see, which would be better, the play-by-play? Nah, probably the Gamecast. Let's go with Gamecast. All right. Looks like we're about ready to come back from the half. Yeah, if we could just put this full screen here, that would be great. But it doesn't seem like it's an option, at least not on ESPN. So, all right, let me get back over to this. All right, there we go. All right, let me get to your guys' comment sections. Excuse me. All right, pick 6 would have been nice. Go for 40 plus this game. I would be okay with it. RJ, we're going to see how the Vikings play from behind. They've been behind longer than 4 minutes now. Trim Reaper, what a roller coaster of emotions. Woo! I'll go with that. Buddy, 21-10 at the half, indeed. Lions Talk Live fan, Jared Goff, 12 for 12. Woo! And again, 3 straight games going into the half. He's perfect. And that's got to be an NFL record. I don't know if somebody's ever kept that stat, but I'm going to guess it doesn't happen very often if it does. Burger Time, what a turnaround. It is indeed. Broski Lions playing strong without a doubt. No, I agree with you there, man. Good assessment there. Let's see. RY Lions fan, great call, Dan. Hey, every once in a while, get one right. Let's see. RJ, JJ, why so sad? I'm surprised. I mean, we have done a good job defensively against them, but yes, the secondary, give us some credit. They've held them to 3 catches and 33 yards. Great Lake State. Let's see. Hopefully we don't snooze our typical third quarter. No, you can't. You got to put this game away. Get a stop and add another score. Keep pouring it on. You want to see if this team's matured over last year. You want to see if the coaching staff's matured. As you guys know, a great season a year ago. But as a coach, here's what I'd say. Have you learned? Have you evolved from things that caused you problems a season ago or in the past? The Lions, it seems like the last 2 games, they've done a pretty good job with things. But you need to keep that trend going. You need to go out there and continue to establish yourself that there is no such thing as a second half woe. Buddy, thanks, Broski. 100% with that. Bo, sky is not falling, exclamation point. Those who were ringing their hands early, I'm down with that. Brian F., 3rd game out of 4 that Goff was perfect in the first half. He was. So maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so Dallas, you're right. Dallas, he wasn't perfect at the half. So yes, 3 out of 4 games. 3 out of 4. My bad. And thanks for that, Brian. Not too bad last week either. No, not bad at all. Trump's Goff's 12 out of 12. I'll go with that. Hardy, what do you got? The defense has to hold up in the third quarter. Less gamble, more JMO, control the clock. Might be all the above. Paperback fan, I'll go with that. Buddy, if Detroit can win this game, I would like for the Lions to finally get the respect they deserve. Let's hope they can, my friend. All right, Hardy, Poundies killed them in the first half. They did. You know what? And then all of a sudden, it was crazy because all of a sudden, then the Vikings got a gajillion penalties on one drive. Both Lions don't snooze in the last two third quarters. No reason to believe they will now. Correct. All right, Trump's Broski still here like a man. Yeah, manning up, man. Good for you, Broski. Hey, yeah, I like that. Good stuff, man. See, Dr. Detroit, no turnovers. That is key. I would agree with that. Hardy, Vikings definitely aren't used to playing from behind. Nope, and let's make sure they are staying from behind this entire game. Dr. Detroit, nope. Hardy, yes, Dr. Detroit. Trumps, we get to stop, stick a fork in them. Yeah, put a fork in them. Hopefully they'll be done. But with Brian, the brain branch, and the safety dance, let's hope he continues to do it. Hardy, I complained last year that we didn't make second half adjustments, especially third quarter. So far this year, I think they have. But obviously you need to continue that. RJ, okay, hold on here. I got to plug in my phone because after I do the post-game show, I do have to go show 2 houses and then do some coaching work too. Bo, 12 out of 12. Goff is having a standard day. Yes, for him it has become standard. All right, so getting back to the game, kickoff's about to happen to kick off third quarter. The kick is up there. It's out there. It's like the Lions are trying not to kick in the end zone. So, and again, it hit in the landing zone just before the end zone. So I guess they get it at the 25 if I don't have that rule messed up. Justin Jefferson's got some real bling on there, man. And I give him credit, man. I'd be afraid that somebody would, not intentionally, but, try to grab him, tackle him up there, and it would potentially ruin some of that. So credit to him and his drooler on that one. Guys, if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You guys all hopefully know it by now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this other screen off there. We're not really using it, so moving on from it. All right, Greg Olson and Adam Min again. Lions in zone coverage, 2 high safeties, 3 backers in underneath. Rodrigo coming in, And let's see. It's going to be a Jefferson pass. And he is out of bounds after getting about 17 to 18 yards. Nearly did a house call there. Fortunately, his momentum took him out. But Rodrigo went in, left two guys. Excuse me, not Rodrigo. Maybe it was Campbell. Brian Branch came in too heavily and took the blocker who was already blocked, giving up the sideline. Lions a little fortunate there. Darnold and the boys need to do something here. Lions trying to keep them from doing something here. Man-to-man D from the Lions this time. It looks like they're still too high. They got Carlton Davis way off. Shotgun formation Vikings, and they're going to pitch it out, and it will be another wide receiver screen. This time, though, not as effective as Rodrigo gets through the tight end block, and I think it might have been a 1-yard loss, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Pam Oliver talking to Dan the Man Campbell and asking him some questions. If I was a coach, man, I would hate this. If hopefully this is coming out of the locker room, not actually during the game. Yeah, it looks like it must have been at halftime because you see players coming out. But can we get back to the game here and not worry about this? Yeah. No offense. I like Dan Campbell. I'm worried about the game more. Lions again in zone. Vikings again in shotgun. 2 high, 1 low, 1 receiver in motion. I'm wrong. It is man-to-man. So again, pressure up the middle. Forces them out. It is going to be a holding play. And, yes, Lions got there. Darnold going to throw it away, and it is now going to be 2nd and 20 after Lions got some pressure and a holding call. Robertson talking to, I can't tell, maybe it's Jefferson. Okay. Holding. So Lions defense, we're saying, hey, can they get pressure? They're getting enough to get some Vikings penalty calls, and yes. Okay, fouls by both teams, so it'll still be 2nd and 10. So we're going to reset that play. It's unfortunate, but hey, Robinson got called for the holding. Robinson talking to somebody, probably an official. It happens. So, all right, replay the down. Yeah, retry a second. 13 minutes, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Darnold has thrown 1 pick and a great play by Brian Branch, by the way, on that. Us sending penalties, you are correct, buddy. Rodrigo getting a lot of snaps here, a lot of go. Josh Pascal is one of your ends. Isaac Ukwu is still the other end, and I'm impressed, man. They obviously got an eye for this kid. Man-to-man for the Lions, and on defense, it's going to be a safety blitz. You're going to throw it underneath to Jefferson. Jefferson is going to get about a 9-yard gain, set up a 3rd and 1. So they sent Brian Branch on a blitz. It was picked up nicely, but hey, going to try to get some pressure here on Darnold. Darnold. No slouch himself today, just the 1 turnover, but it is going to be 11-14, and Pascal down again. Yeah, Pascal, I get he's trying to power through some things. It's unfortunate. Lions are beat up on the D-line, especially at the end position. So I didn't see it happen in the play. If you guys did, hopefully he's all right. He's walking off again, though. Man-to-man defense in the last play for the Lions. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get back to the game here. Come on now. All right, so, yeah, I can't see it on here. But, yeah, Carlton Davis is backed off to try to get away from any blockers on that. But, yeah, good job by the Lions, holding them to 3rd and 2. Lions, can they get them off the field here? This would be big. Clock is ticking. 13 minutes to go in the third. 3rd and 2. Vikings at about the 43-yard line on their own side of the field. Branch in coverage. Man-to-man for the Lions. Shotgun formation. 3 high. And let's see. Delayed blitz up the middle. It's picked up nicely. It's going to be underneath and picked up. Fumbled, though. Fumbled. Brian Branch got it, and he's going up the sideline. He's going to potentially score. He is in the end zone for a touchdown. There are no flags on the play. Brian Branch into the end zone. Lions, what a way to start the second half. We're going to have to see the replay to see if he was out of bounds. Let's see. Davis, another peanut punch. Yeah, all right. Not going to be Lions ball. Not going to be a touchdown, unfortunately. The Vikings might have dodged a bullet there. Ugh. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ugh. Ugh. Man, so close. Game of inches. Out of bounds. Yeah, I would agree. So close from being one heck of a play. Well, yeah, and I get they didn't stop on the field because that way you can review all scoring and turnovers are all reviewed, so it ends. And now it's on review. So the good part is Brian Branch will have a little opportunity to catch his breath. But let's see if they got a better view here. Maybe he's not completely. Maybe he's not out. Yeah. I don't know. That might be. I'm not sure if he's got control of the ball when the foot touches out. What do you guys think? I don't know. That is real close. I originally thought, man, he was just out. But when you watch the ball start moving, is his foot out before the ball starts moving? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But it's closer than I would have thought. Not a completed catch. Okay, maybe. Was he out? It's so before I was just watching the foot, but that last replay, I'm watching the ball. And I think that ball might have started going loose before he's out of bounds. Of course, if he's touching it when he's out of bounds, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think it's Minnesota's ball, but I won't be surprised if they say, no, that's a fumble. So, but if he's touching it while he's out of bounds, the ball's out of bounds. So, yeah, I guess there's that too. I don't know. I'm guessing it's Minnesota's ball. But, hey, Brian Branch, got BB will get another chance, hopefully. The Brian Branch almost got to but Minnesota, you know what, that still has an emotional tax. The Calvin Johnson rule saves us. right, probably. Buddy, that would have been nice. It would have been real nice. That probably would have taken the wind out of their sails. We're out of bounds, maybe. I mean, the ball's loose, but the fact that I think it's going to come down to the fact that he doesn't have control of it when he touches out, but he's touching the ball when he's out. So I got to think about that too. He's touching the ball while out of bounds, even though he doesn't have control while he's going out of bounds. So, game of inches, my friends. Game of inches. All right, that would be nice. It would totally. Hey, they. And I don't think it would take this long to review, but hey, you got to get in your commercials when you can, right? When you can. All right, so let me just do a few things here while I'm on the phone with you guys. All right, sorry about that. Just trying to multitask. And in the fourth quarter, I'm hoping it's a blowout because then I can start working on the thumbnail for the post-game show, all that stuff. But, yeah, Lions, man, that would have been something, man. Would have been something. Huge. Would have been huge. Let's see. All right, so. And that's my question. Yeah, so.
Big question, Dean Blandino. Once he's out of bounds, he's making contact with the ball. That essentially kills the play.
Correct. So whether he has control or loose, if he's out of bounds and he touches that football, that's out of bounds and it goes back to the offensive team. And you can see here, it's close. Is that heel on the ground? I think it is. And if it is, it's in the white. So to me, this
they're talking about it
to the Vikings. But again, it's a lot closer than what we initially thought.
Appreciate Dean breaking down the nuance.
The heel isn't down, but is one of the spikes down. That I don't know. It's a whole lot closer than I think anybody originally thought. All right, here's what it is. Lions going to have to keep playing D. All right, so 12:48 on the game clock, 21-10, first and 10 for the Vikings. Game of inches. Lions nearly jumped all over it. Instead, hey, you know, the good part is Brian Branch got a nice long rest. So did Pascal there. Let's see if the Vikings can turn it over again. All right, so you got, looks like Anzalone, Campbell, and couldn't see the other linebacker in there. Trying to check out the Lions. The Brian Branch is back on the field. All right. Vikings at the 46-yard line, first and 10. power formation, split receivers, one high, one low. Lions got 7 guys at the line. Vikings going to run it, and they're going to get a 9-yard gain on first down. Came up on Uku's side, and Uku, the Vikings went opposite the blitz and got away. Lions tried to bring the blitz. Yeah, they overloaded one side, and I think that's Campbell there's got to read it. He takes on the block. Vikings get a first down a little bit more. Vikings trying to power the ball on the Lions now. The clock is still ticking. First down, though. Lions, if they can hold them to a field goal here or get a turnover, that would be great. Under 12 minutes in the third quarter, 21-10. It's kind of quiet in Minnesota here. Let's keep them quiet, I would say. So that's my personal opinion. All right. Power formation, 1 high, 2 tight ends in, 1 running back for Minnesota. Vikings going to play action pass. He's got all day. No pressure on him at all. And he's going to be wrapped up and tackled. Brian Branch with it, amongst others, for about a 1-yard gain. Now they're going to say 2nd and 2. But yes, Vikings are keeping in extra people to block, which also means extra people can't go out on routes. So, believe that's Pat O'Connell. Yes, he is in there, number 95. Again, his first game with the Lions. Isaac Uku out there along with Pascal and, Lee McNeil. All right, 2nd and 8. Vikings. Darnold making a line adjustment. He's telling them to hurry because they're at 5. They're at 4. They're at 3. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. He gets it off just in time. And Darnold, they're trying to set up a screen and just dirts it. So that's going to set up a 3rd and 8. Can Darnold come through and throw it to Detroit again? I hope so. Uku, hey, for being a rookie there, he picks up that screen real well. And now they're going to talk about that but Uku sucked in. He sees that Jacobs isn't going out. And, for a rookie, he played that pretty dang perfect. Give him some credit. He's smiling on the sideline there. All right, shotgun formation, trips the high side of the screen, man-to-man on the Lions. Lions have 5 guys at the line and 1 guy picking up. Hey, they get a little token pressure, throwing a deep shot, and it is going to be a touchdown on Justin Jefferson, for Justin Jefferson. Meek Robertson had him in single coverage, and it's in the end zone. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm a little surprised they had a Meek Robinson on him, but it is what it is. I mean, Robinson's there in coverage. It's just a pretty good throw and a pretty good catch. I'm surprised the Vikings aren't going for 2 here to cut it to a field goal, but hey, gonna go for 1 here. And I think Justin Jefferson is doing more this half than he did all the first half. All right, Lions gonna get the ball back. Opportunity to, Meek Robinson played the ball, not the man, and because of it, the best receiver in football made him pay. Unfortunate, but hey, is what it is. We need Iffy. Unfortunately, I don't know when we're getting Iffy. Trevor Reaver, Jefferson, TD, agreed. Dang, also. Let's see, Buddy, 3rd down, intentional grounding. No, there was a receiver in the area. He threw it at the feet of the running back. Jab, pick 6, that would have been nice. All right, let's see, Bo, bring some heat. They brought some heat, left everybody man-to-man, and unfortunately, that time they made him pay. Let's see, Trim, nowhere. That's where Vikings are going. I wish they would have. Let's see, Henry, we need a fumble. Ruski, that would have been great. Jab, we need a sack. Yeah, we are not getting much pressure without sending blitzes there. So is what it is. BB with the tackle, agreed. So, all right. Let's see, Great Lakes. I really can't stand that guy. Dance your way off the field. Yeah, it is what it is, man. He's dancing in the end zone. All right, Lions, what can he do? Can he go on down and answer? If he answer, hey, it's like nothing happened this quarter. We got to go down and match the score with the score here. So this will be a big opportunity for the Lions offense. Chew, what do you got? JMO TD, I hope so. Let's see, Trust. Buddy, Jefferson pushed off, should have been penalty against Jefferson. Yeah, if it'd be great if they ever did call offensive pass interference, but the NFL doesn't do that much. Bo, JJ is going to regret that celebration. I hope so. Burger time, no pressure is killing us. There's probably a level of truth to that. But, hey, they're leaving an extra guys to block. That's part of it. The other part is you got to have somebody who can get home. Okay, dude, time for another Lions CD. I agree with that. Bo, buddy, I know, right? Brent, I don't think he completed the process. Haha, he did get rid of that ball pretty quick. But, hey, obviously they didn't call anything about it. Now it doesn't matter since they kicked the point extra. So, Crosby. Let's see what happens. I make Burnt Toast Robertson. Maybe. And, we'll see what shakes. All right, Ryan, keep them playing from behind. Right. Boat, no worries. All right, so there we go. Well, let's see what the Lions do on offense. Can they respond? Can they regroup? Can they move on? Well, we shall see, my friends. All right, let me check a few things while we're in the break here. All right, we need 29 more subs to hit 91. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. All right, getting back to the game. He has his opportunities. 9-play drive, 80 yards, 4:18 off the clock. Jefferson, 25-yard TD catch. Darnold, 6 of 7, 71 yards. And there's the kick. Kick off, that is. And let's see what we do here. All right, we're just going to take it in the end zone from Khalif Raymond. You put Jefferson in the middle against Meek, and I'm surprised they didn't put Davis on him. But short motion, set up Arnold. And yes, now Meek's got nobody over the help. He doesn't jam or press. If you're going to leave him on one-on-one there, you got to get a good jam at the line. Meek doesn't do that. And yes, it's pitch and catch time. So again, I'm surprised Davis didn't have him there, but you got to move on. Has Jamo been in the game? Oh, tons of times. Yeah, he's made a lot of key plays there. All right. Goff with a pass. It is to Dave Montgomery. Makes a one heck of a catch. He's got a 5-10. About a 14-yard gain. One-handed snag by David Montgomery. And you know what? Hey, great way to start the drive. Lions, one heck of a catch. Might want to check those gloves for sticking, but catches it and then keeps on going up the sideline. Monty obviously looking good to start the half. All right, power formation. Here we go. One running back. St. Brown in motion. You got 3 receivers out there plus Laporta. St. Brown almost as a tight end there. It's going to be a run up the middle. Monty he's going to fall forward, still moving forward. It looks like Panay Sewell's pulling him forward. I'm going to say 4, maybe 4.5 yards. Second down for Detroit. Going to go do a quick call for the Bills over, Tennessee. And Tennessee playing tough here. Bills, though, just took the lead in the third quarter, 14-10 for those watching. Meek Robinson on the sideline, showing him for whatever reason. All right, 21-17, 2nd and 4, under 10 minutes going third. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's going to hand it off to Monty. Monty's going to kick it outside, and he's going to get just back to the line again. There are penalty flags on the play. And let's see what they got. Hold? Number 60, holding for Detroit. Last guy called for a holding on the run play. That's tough to do. Let's see it. Yeah, I'd say that's probably okay. 2nd and 14, they're saying. That math doesn't work in my head, but hey, who's asking? All right, Lions, what do you got here? You got 2 downs to get a first down and keep this clock going and try to put more pressure on the Vikings. Shotgun formation. Goff back. 2 high, 1 low receiver, 1 running back. It is Monty. Goff making some adjustments. Minnesota blitzing, sending the house. It's going to be a throw out to Khalif Raymond for about 6 or 7 yards. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 8? They brought the blitz. 3rd and 9. I was close with my math. 3rd and 9 for Detroit. This would be a huge first down because you would almost be in field goal range. Goff still perfect on the 8. 9-9 for 120 and a score. Or excuse me, 112 and a score. Or are they saying that's the versus the blitz? 9 out of 9 versus the blitz. 3rd and 9, shotgun. 3 low receivers. Goff making a line adjustment. He's checking with people. Gibbs going out. Checking with everybody. Gibbs and, man, the mass hysteria for the Lions. Not a good look. Goff off his back foot. Does get it to Khalif Raymond. And that looks like a first down catch. Nice job for Khalif Raymond. He had a jump to get it. He got it, though. Vikings bringing the blitz. Goff made an adjustment. It wasn't a clean adjustment, as it looked like the Lions were fighting to understand what to do. Vikings ran a stunt. It was picked up nicely. Goff with a great throw to the sideline, and boom. Just good all the way around from Lions. The offensive line that was struggling at the start of the game now is not so much. Power formation, 2 low, 1 high receiver. Gibbs is in there, along with Raymond in motion. Goff dropping back. He's going to throw it out. It is tipped at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. That will be Goff's first incompletion of the day, if I'm not mistaken. So it was just going to be a quick dump off to Sam I. M. Laporta. Not a lot of crossing patterns I'm noticing for the Lions, especially with Laporta. I'm surprised by that. But Minnesota got a hand up there and tipped it. Not by much, but got looks like the pinky finger and index finger on it, and that was enough to displace it. And just thankfully for the Lions, it fell to the floor. 2nd and 10, under 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, 21-17. See what the Lions do here. 5 seconds, man. I don't know if they're going to get this play off in time. No way. Yeah, the Lions have to use a timeout. They broke the huddle too late. 30-second timeout for the Lions. St. Brown on the sidelines. If St. Brown got hurt, I didn't realize it, but he's on the sideline, and yeah, he doesn't have his helmet on. So maybe he is hurt. There he comes. He's coming back on the field, putting his helmet on. Okay, good stuff there. I don't know if they got the play into the huddle too late or what, but that's not a good look like that. All right, what do you do here? Man, that's a long 30-second timeout. That ain't no regular 30-second timeout. All right, third quarter, 21-17, 7:48, 2nd and 10. All right, you're at the 42-yard line. Not quite, I mean, I guess for Jake Bates, it's field goal range. All right, let's see what we do here. And we're going to get a false start on Detroit. And that going to be on Yodi again. False start, Detroit. 58, no, there's Penei Sewell there. Yeah, I some of this I don't agree with a little bit, just because, again, I know I talked about it before, but if you're going to allow the defensive linemen to manipulate offensive linemen, then that should be as much on them as anybody, but I don't know, that's up to the NFL, not to me. All right, 2nd and 15 now. Lions going to have to move the ball here. They're going to have to get to the 32-yard line to get a first down. They got 2 shots at it. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back. It is Gibbs. Got back to pass. He's under pressure. Avoids the strip sack. He's going to throw it downfield, and it is going to be a completed pass for a first down to Timmy Patrick, and I don't care. Timmy Patrick cleans the jersey off as he goes for about 22 yards, if I'm not mistaken. Again, trying to do that math in my head, so don't shoot me if I'm wrong there. Goff nearly gets hit with a strip sack. He powers through it, man, and give him credit. Decker gets just enough of him to avoid it. Goff strong enough to not get bothered by it. Looks downfield, and where once upon a time in Goff's career, that might have been enough to rattle him. Not so much here. Tim Patrick points. We're going this way. Shotgun formation, and hey, quick out to Jamo. Jamo's got it in the backfield. He's going to lose about 4 to 5 yards. And again, I know I'm going to catch flack for saying this, but I'm just not a fan of trickeration in the backfield. I just feel like there's more that goes wrong than that goes for you. So is what it is, though. Under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. A touchdown here would be absolutely massive for the Lions. 2nd and 14. You're at the 29-yard line. Got to get the 14 yards first down on 2nd down. And they're going to run it up the middle of Monty. Monty's going to get about 5, 6. Going to fall forward for about 7, maybe 8 yards. So he's down to the 21-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 6 for the Lions. Can they get another first down here and just keep chewing away? Keep shortening the game. Keep adding points here. 6:10 on the clock. They're showing a whole lot of Ben Johnson there. Okay, You got 3 receivers at the high side of your screen. You got 1 tight end at the bottom. You've got Gibbs in. Vikings showing zone defense. They're trying to crowd the line with a lot of guys. Lions trying to pick up the blitz here. We're leaving a lot of opportunities here. Goff drops back. He throws it underneath, and it is to Khalif Raymond, and he is going to score. Go Khalif Raymond. And yeah, I try to put a little emphasis on that. Score! All right, there we go. Lions, it's almost like you came out at halftime and said, hey, you know what? We're only going to play a 6-minute third quarter because you're back up to that lead in double figures, 2 scores. Good for, just another great pickup here on the blitz. The defender falls down. Khalif Raymond gets out there, catches it, and then he gets a good block from Gibbs. Just a little chip. Looks like Laporta gets a little chip on his guy, and nobody can catch him. Vikings don't play man-to-man much. They did that time, and maybe now we know why they don't play it. So, hey, Lions, you know what? They're chewing up clock. Ooh, maybe even a little bit of a face mask there that was not flagged. But it doesn't matter. Lions getting the score. I'm guessing you'll take the score no matter what, and just add on the penalty. There's some dancing in Detroit right now, and the cameraman better get out of the way. All right, Leaf to the house. Agree with that. Heck yeah, Dano. Woo! I'll go with that, Joseph. Did you pause the game? Much further behind now. No, it's still just the same for me. I mean, the stream hasn't started, so sorry about that, man. Nothing I can do about that. I'm not sure why there would be any further behind. Sorry, man. Leaf to the house. Bergheim, what an answer. Woo! I'll go with that. RJ, nice block. Gibbs, I agree with that. Him and Sam and Laporta, although Gibbs was probably the one that freed him for the score there. Gibbs with a block. Any more? Touchdown. Woo! I'm going there. Let's see, Chu. Most excited I've seen you all season. Hey, every once in a while I get that, man. You should see when I coach. Although I got to try and not do that so much now with coaching. Being that excited, I should say. The Trim Reaper. Let's see. TD Detroit. Concurred. Buddy. Yes, Raymond. Let's see. RJ, we got TD. Crescent. TD. Bo, our Thor is better than your Thor. I'll go with that. See, buddy, TD, no field goal, and we got that. You ask, you receive. Tim Patrick comes through. Again, great golf, 100% there. See, Jason, offense rolling. Yes, it is. Joseph C, laughing out loud. There we go. Let's see, Flathead, move the red line to the left and then all the way to the right to catch up. There you go. Yeah. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe something happened where you're glitched or something. I don't know. Robert Khalif Raymond has an excellent touchdown dance. He does, man. The Trim Reaper. Hey, coach, did you know that the NFL upright and gloves are magnets? NBA balls and backboards are as well. Maybe indeed. Hardy, cut down the penalties plus get some turnovers, and BB almost had. He almost did, man. Game of inches there. Let's see, Jerry wasn't complaining. Yeah, no, you're fine, man. You're totally fine. I understand. Just I all I can say is just wondering. All good. Hopefully, man. Yeah, I don't know what could have happened. Let's see, buddy. I see a shootout. Agreed, man. Let's hope we can get stops here. Get stops, force the Vikings to eat up a lot of clock here, but you get another stop and another score. I think the Vikings are in a pretty big hole there. All right, Hatman, dang, Goff's on fire this year's Super Bowl, baby. I'll go with that. Great Lakes, how do you know that, Trim Reaper? I don't know. That I don't know. Inside information. Goff first 3 drives, no first downs. Last 4 drives, 4 touchdowns. I like that. Hey, clearly we made some adjustments. All right. Whew. Let's see if the Lions can get a turnover here or just a stop. Although turnover is more fun. All right. This time they just put the kickoff in the back of the end zone. So Vikings are going to get at the 30. Nearly got a strip sack. Game of inches. We talked about the Lions nearly had a fumble 6. Vikings nearly had a strip 6. Well, not a 6, but it nearly had a strip sack. How about that? So, yes, what could have been for both teams. All right, 5:43, 28-17, third quarter. It has been the game of the week, and I'm guessing everybody's enjoying the game. All right, Vikings, power formation, 1 high, 1 running back, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers high now, excuse me. Lions showing man. And hey, here we go. Play action pass. They pick up the blitz pickup, and it is a long completion, but there is a penalty flag. Rodrigo got beat on the play, did go for the peanut punch, but I think this one's coming back. Let's see. Holding it is against the Vikings. 10-yard penalty, so instead of getting 23, they're going to lose 10 on that play. Brian Branch came in on the blitz. He was picked up, and apparently that's a bozo no-no. If a lot of you guys are old enough to remember that one. Yeah, he gets his hands outside the shoulder pads. You can't do that. You got to get him and keep him inside. Grabs the back jersey, too, so that's an easy call for an official. I would think, at least. All right. 532 penalties, nearly even at 7 for Detroit, 6 for the Vikings. The yardage is almost identical too. 28-17. The clock is ticking. Vikings in shotgun. 2 low receivers, 1 high receiver, 1 running back. Darnold under the gun. Send the tight end in motion to the high side of the screen. It is a drop back pass, a little bit of token pressure, and I think it's about a 5-yard completion. He had to jump high for that one. So that's going to set up 2nd and 15. Can the Lions get a stop or a turnover this drive? That may be enough to really put the Vikings in a bad way. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high, 1 back in the backfield. Darnold making a line adjustment. Looks like you got Pascal and Levi Onwuzurike as your ends. Blitz picked up by the Vikings. A little delayed, and it is caught. And he breaks the tackle. He doesn't go all the way down, and he's down on the ground. So, big pickup there. Lions are sending some heat, but these delayed pressures, in my opinion, they're just taking too long. You're giving the quarterback almost a second before the blitz even goes after him. So, nearly deflected by Amik Robinson, nearly tackled by Amik Robinson and Davis, but they, Lions at least prevented the touchdown on the play. 1st and 10, 4 minutes and now under for the Vikings in the third quarter. They're at the Detroit 43, nearly in field goal range. 4 seconds, 3 high, 1 running back. Shotgun formation. Darnold back to pass. Under a little bit of pressure. Flag on the play, and I'm guessing it's another hold. And hey, man, if he doesn't go down, give that shot on him, man. That's what I would say at least. But we will see what the flag is. I mean, he leaves the pocket. He's a runner. He's not a quarterback. He's not protected anymore. Let's see what it is. They're having a conversation about it, so probably going against Detroit, I'm guessing now. Offsides. Okay, now we'll take that. Offside on the Vikings. We'll set up a 1st and 15. Trying to read you guys while watching the game. And game of inches there, but he is on the line.
Typically, we want the receivers to look to the sideline, and the official will help them. They'll say, move up, you're back.
All right. Lions D trying to get a stop here. 1st and 15, power formation, 2 backs in the backfield, split receivers, so 1 high, 1 low. Darnold makes an adjustment. He is going to hand it off. It is up the middle, and it is about a 2.5 yard gain for the Vikings. Jones group tackled by multiple Lions. Campbell coming off the field onto the sideline, and that's they're going to give him 3 yards, so 2nd and 12 now. Let's see if Darnold can throw another pick, or maybe we can get another fumble 6 or something. One can hope. Darnold has too much time, says Brent. I would say he has not seen a lot of pressure. Again, the Vikings have 2 excellent tackles, which is probably helping things. Darnold in shotgun. 3 receivers low. 1 is a tight end, 1 receiver high. Receiver now motioning high with running back in motion. He's got a shot on him. Darnold under a little pressure. Alex Anzalone brings him down, holds him to about a 4-yard gain. So it's going to set up about a 3rd and 8, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd and 9, they're calling it. 3rd and 9. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the third quarter. This would be an absolutely huge move for the Lions if they can hold them to no points on this drive. The Lions, I know they're talking about on the air right now, the vast majority of the pressure the Lions have put on them have come from the inside, not the outside. Vikings, we all get it. Their interior offensive line is not the greatest. Darnold under shotgun, 2 low, 2 high receivers, no running back showing, so will be a pass play. Lions getting a little bit of pressure. Darnold throws it, and it is completed, and it is a 1st down. Yes, Rodriguez saves the touchdown pass there. Lions pressure not getting home as much this game as other games. And it is Norwitzki in there. He gets blocked inside. McNeil gets a little bit of pressure, runs out of steam, though. Just too much time for Darnold. And yes, Lions going to have to get some stops here, get some pressure to stop Darnold. We would not know. I mean, there's no way for me to know if this would be any different with Hutchinson or not, so I'm not going to speculate or worry about it. Darnold under center, 5 on the clock, power formation, 2 high, 1 low. He's going to hand it off. It's going to be about a 2-3 yard gain. I'm going to say 2-yard gain. So 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Vikings marching down the field. It is 2nd and 7. 47 seconds before the fourth quarter. And yes, Brad, you better can't be blind. Yeah, I agree that if you can get some better pass rushers who can play the run, that would be helpful. Ain't happening today, though. Uku out there along with Pascal, man-to-man coverage, power formation, and again, play action pass. This time, Pascal's in there. He holds on, and he gets the sack. Lions get a sack. Darnold tried to get away, nearly fumbled it, was able to hold on. The fumble would have been nice, but hey, we got a sack by Joshua Pascal. Talk about timing. So, they try to set up a little bit of a dink and dunk play to the opposite side tight end. Vikings quick to the line, trying to get it off before the end of the third quarter, trying to maybe draw the Lions off sides. They do not. And you know what? It is now going to be the fourth quarter. 3rd and 16 when we come back to start the fourth quarter. You know, hey, Darnold tried, but Pascal got there. Uku in pursuit too. Fourth quarter, here we come. Lions up. You know, what are you guys thinking? All right, let's get to the comment section. Trump need to sign a defensive end before next game? Maybe. But who's it going to be, Trump? That's my question. Who are you going to bring in that will help? Let me know in the comment section. Buddy Saki, there you go. Buddy Rodriguez and Jones. Yes, it was. Berg time. Brad, you better get help. You can't be this blind. Maybe. Jab, backups suck on D. They're doing what they can, though, man. They're doing what they can. Let's see. Joseph told you. There you go. Crescent. Houston is a no-show. He's been out there, but I haven't seen him much. So, all right. Pass rush. So, all right. Real quick, while we got the comment section, I'm going to start working on the post-game show thumb. So, hold on a second. So, hopefully you guys can bear with me while this. All right. Figure I might as well do it now. That way this game stays close. I don't have to fidget with it as much during the game. All right. Hold on, guys. All right. All right. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Post-game show. Sliding over there. All right, now I guess I'll save the rest so I know what happens with the game. So don't want to mess with it too much until then. All right, so get a little closer to the end of the game and then we'll know. So, all right, let's get back to the comments section. Thank you guys for letting me take a moment for that. All right, all right, back to the comments section. All right, scrolling to the bottom screen. The Trim Reaper missed Hutch for a lot for sure, 100%. Yes, on JJ. Got to get JD to want to come out of retirement, though. That's the tough part. Buddy, we miss Hutch, maybe, but he's not here, not going to be here anytime soon. So we got to go with the options that are our options versus worrying about it. Bo, Jason, that was pressure. There was some pressure. There you go. Bruin. D is holding its own, but we're missing that edge rusher. Agreed. Yeah, I think we all get it. We're missing Hutch for sure. No questions there. Trim Reaper, Crosby, and Z Smith, please. Brad Holmes, maybe. No Hutch to pressure. No Hutch, no pressure. Someone spy the quarterback? Maybe. Let's see. Paperback fan, good time for a sack. It was. All right, getting back to the game. Let's see what we can do here. All right, 3rd and 15. 15 minutes left in this game. Lions with an 11-point lead. Vikings with the ball. Lions going to get a stop here. And if somehow they can get a turnover here, that would be phenomenal. Darnold. The play clock is ticking. All right, let's see what they do here. What do they line up with? Both teams cheering on the Lions D. That's nice of them. Shotgun formation, 3 high receivers, zone coverage from Detroit. 1 running back in the backfield motion, checking it out. A little bit of pressure from Houston. Nearly gets there, doesn't. Darnold rolls out. He's going to take off for a little bit of yardage and about a 5-yard gain. Houston flushed him out of the pocket. The Lions D in the secondary holds up and gives him nothing. So you wanted a James Houston sighting. There you go. He didn't get the sack, but he got him out of the pocket and got him rattled. So that's a good sign for Detroit, who desperately needs somebody who can get after the quarterback. 42-yard attempt. Let's hope he can pull a Ray Finkel here. It's up there, it's out there, and unfortunately, he does not Finkel it. And hopefully you guys get that reference there. Lions D gave up yards, but did not give up a touchdown. We'll 28-20. Goff and the Lions about to get the ball. Let's see what they can do. I'll be right back.
From cooking schools to curated restaurants. One late night eats. For thousands of unique dining experiences, anything's on the menu with Marriott Envoy. Feeling healthy, dry leaves, and balance. Making a dinner that makes them whole and giving your best friend the best nutrients for their best life. I wanted that.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
All right. Sometimes you got to use the bathroom.
You know, to check the basket, people bringing food to a tailgate.
Lions go down. We get a touchdown here. I think the Vikings are in a bad way there because then they become incredibly one-dimensional. One thing at a time, though. You got to get first downs. You got to get the ball. You got to go down, and then you can score. So, yes, and I do like this commercial where the guy brings the duck to the Ducks game. All right, here's what it is. All right, Doug, ball control. Yeah, ball control. Man, even if you get a field goal here, you've got the Vikings in a real bad spot here. Robert, the show's not over. It's not over. Why are we still here? It's not over. Okay, yes, it is not over. The show's not over. The game's not over. Let's see, Bo, setting up Legatron for heroics. Maybe indeed. Buddy, a touchdown here would be huge. It would be. I would think, end the game. Damn, the laces were out. No Finkel that time. No, indeed. Oh, glad you got the reference. Doug, we just need to have a long drive, consume time, and score. All that would be great. Let's see. RJ, what do you got? Jerry Ball was a beast. He was, man. He was indeed. All right, Day, Rock. All right, and maybe we'll get paper, scissors. Day, pound the rock, fellas. Wear the Vikings defense down. Maybe. Trim Reaper. Illinois is Finkel. Finkel is Illinois. Illinois is a man. All right. It's a man, baby. Yes, indeed. Doug, ball control. Trim Reaper. I don't know what that is. So, unfortunately. All right. Get back to the game. 14-24 left in the fourth quarter. Lions have an 8-point lead. So, there's the kick. It's up there. It's out there. And, hey, Lions are going to, what do you know? They're going to do a touchback. All right. Let's see what the Lions do. Can they keep that high-powered offense, high-powered and scoring? That would be great. Let's see if we got anything. Goff is having a game. He's been on fire 4 straight. All right, here we go. All right, power formation, 1 high, 1 low receivers. Gibbs is out there. It's going to be a run play up the middle. He's going to power for about 4 yards before being stopped. 2nd and 5. All right, they're going to give him 5. Vikings, as you guys know, or if you're just joining us, started the game up 10-0. Almost felt like the opening kickoff. They were up 10-0. Lions, fought back a little bit here, a little bit there. Went up, had momentum. Lions got the ball now under 14 minutes to go in this game. Another power formation, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver, 1 running back, I do believe. 2 receivers, excuse me. Another Gibbs run. This one, not going to get as many, about 2 yards, 3 yards. Going to set up about a 2nd and 2 or 3. And the clock is ticking. Vikings, even if they scored, they got to get a 2-point conversion to tie it. Lions, though, can continue to move the ball down the field. 3rd and 2. Let's see what the Lions choose to do. Can't see the formation. Laporta is out there. They're breaking the camera angles, not giving me anything. So, let's see what we got here. 3rd and 2. Strong formation, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low. J-Mo is out there along with Gibbs. Gibbs, play action pass from Goff. Goff under some time, got it, and he's got it to St. Brown who catches it. Goes up in the air to bring it down, and that's going to be about a 14-yard gain if I'm not mistaken. 3rd and 2 turns it into a 1st down for Detroit. Now under 13 minutes to go. Gibbs, hey, one thing I've talked about on this show and in Livecast, he has in the past. Now he's been the greatest at blitz pickup. He doesn't pick up this one, but he has improved on it. He goes out in a route and gives them a clear option underneath, which draws in the linebacker, forces him to come up, and that does open up Amon-Ra St. Brown. Another strong formation for Detroit. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs again. Gibbs, he's going to get he fights his way forward for about 2 yards. But again, taking more time off that clock. All right, Seahawks up by 10 in Atlanta. It looks like Kirk Cousins gives up the ball to the Seahawks, and they're going to pick it up. They're going to rumble. They're going to stumble. They're going to fight all the way down for a score. Seahawks up 31-14. So, 2nd and 8, under now 12 minutes ago. Lions almost in field goal range, to be fair. A fair field goal range. Laporta in motion out of the shotgun. Goff back to pass. Blitz pickup, and Goff is sacked. He does fumble on the play, but he recovers his own fumble. Whoever got there just destroyed Decker. Decker basically might as well not even been there, and that might have taken the Lions out of field goal range. So Decker, just doesn't even block him. Fumbled, but it went the fumble right to Goff, thankfully. 3rd and 18, now 11 minutes, and Lions out of field goal range currently on a 3rd and 18. Let's see what they do. Line adjustment from Goff. Goff has got to get this play ball hiked. It is hiked. 4-man rush. They're going to throw it underneath. St. Brown's going to power for a few yards, but I don't think they're in field goal range unless they're really going to test out Jake Bates here. We'll see. We got people talking about each other. Yeah, and that's not a good thing when you got a guy down on the ground. All right, under 11 and counting. St. Brown did catch it. What are you going to do here if you're MCDC? They're going to punt it. 4th and 11.
This will be the first Jack Fox punt since the first quarter.
Lions defense is going to have to rise to the occasion once again. That's a great punt for Detroit. Vikings are going to have it at the 9-yard line. Lions with an 8-point lead. Under 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. That sack was big. It was. It basically took us out of field goal range. So it's unfortunate. Is what it is, though. Decker, I don't know, man. Fell asleep on that play. Back on the defensive now, 100%. Sack was big. Yes. Let's see. Mr. Gibbs, Sonic is not easy to bring down. I agree. Buddy, we didn't need that. We didn't, but it is what it is. Bo, dagger to Saint. It was. Like I said. RJ, 1st down, St. Brown. Okay. Buddy, lucky Goff didn't get hurt on that sack. Yeah, he's probably going to feel it tomorrow, and lucky the Vikings didn't get the ball there. Doug, nice grab, Vildor. Okay. I'll go with that. Let's see. On the punt. Yes. Lucky Goff didn't get hurt on that sack. Okay. Another great punt. It's all he does, man. All he does. All right. Can the can the Lions D get a stop here? They do that. I think we're in pretty good position here. All right, so let me check in a few things. Let's see. Okay. Signing around those numbers are be eligible for the Hall of Fame. I was coaching for 21 years. Okay. Hey, Dave. Sorry, guys. This is for a coaching thing, so apologies. I'm gonna need need 12 more. The rest other levels of head coaching and
On game days, you show up loud, but only 66% of voters showed up to the 2020 election, which is why.
Hey, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to answer this. I didn't realize this came in. Have to leave that to people when others were that places. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, back to the game. Power formation for the Vikings. 10-10 left in this game. One running back, two receivers to the low side. It is a play action pass under low pressure. He's going to take a deep shot downfield. He's got a man open and again beats the zone D. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph gave it up. Not what you want to see there, but it is what it is at this point. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, perhaps the two best safeties in the league, gave up that one. Nobody's perfect, and yeah, it is what it is. Vikings now have it at the Lions' 39-yard line. Yeah. The blitzes aren't getting there, and this is what happens when you let somebody have a little time and throw it deep. So, all right, you're going to have to regroup here. 40-yard line of Detroit. Darnold under pressure again. Going to throw it underneath, and it's going to be a loss of about 5 yards. So, hey, we got a few yards back there. 2nd and 15, we'll say. Darnold, 20 out of 24 for 245. One score, one throw to the Lions. 2nd and 16. So, Lions, good answer on defense there. Can they hold them here? And, yes, they are sending way more blitzes, Detroit, this week than in any week prior, and I get some of that's because Hutchinson's out. Going to have to move on and play this down, though. Live in the moment. Under 9 minutes to go. Shotgun formation, too low, too high. Lions getting a little pressure. He steps out through it, and he's going to take off for some yards. Flag on the play, as I think there might be holding. On Minnesota, by the way. Let's see. What's Darnold want? Yeah, he does graze the helmet there, so I get it. He slides, and yeah, it is a late slide, but you know what? The officials don't always get things right. I'm guessing if we watch the entire game, we didn't get some calls too, so it happens. But watching that live, it's hard to see. He does hit the helmet, but it's not a whole lot. Flag on the play. Automatic first down for the Vikings. Well, it is what it is. Lions D got to keep its composure here. Yeah, and I agree with Dean Blandino. Inconsequential. Boy, I don't know about that contact. That's not much. Especially who's generating the contact. All right, moving on, though. 1st and 10. Hey, they're going to do a little trickeration. It's going to be a pass for Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's going to break containment. Now he's going to take off and run for about a 2-yard gain. Maybe 3. So Lions, thankfully, nothing happens out of the one other than a 2 or 3 yard gain there. So, hey, Alex Anzalone nearly gets to Justin Jefferson. Jefferson gets away. Lions, to be honest, lucky that Jefferson couldn't take off for some more yards there. So, is what it is. O'Connor also out there. All right, let's get back to the game. What do you say? We've seen these replays. All right, 30-yard line. Vikings have it. 7.5 minutes to go. Power formation. 2 high receivers. Play action pass again. No pressure on Darnold all day. He takes off and runs, but he's going to be tackled. Depends on where they mark him. It's either going to be a sack or it be a 1-yard gain. 3rd down again. Lions, can they hold them to a field goal here? 7:08 left. Lions holding on to an 8-point lead. Let's see. 3rd and 7. 3rd down passing. Sam Darnold. 6 out of 7. 81 yards and a score. Here we go. Under 7 minutes to go. Shotgun formation. 3 low, excuse me. Darnold, again, no pressure. He gets some pressure now. Takes off, tries to run for some, and it's going to be a sack for Rodrigo. You can give that one to the secondary because it's a coverage sack. Lions are having to work their tails off to get to Darnold, but hey, give them credit. It's a 1-yard loss, and it is now 4th and 8. Vikings, I'm assuming, are going to go for the field goal, but let's wait and see. You can see Jefferson's a little worn down too there. Probably all that running on that prior play. They are going to go for the field goal. So there's going to be about 6 minutes left in this game. Vikings have all 3 timeouts. They're going to go for the field goal. 48-yard attempt. Please miss it. And he does not miss it. So it is now a 5-point game. Lions going to get the ball. 6:04 left. You know what? You control your own fate here. Let's see what they do. All right, Bo, lots of holding by the Vikings. They got a call, though. Field goal, it was. Let's see. Sack says, buddy. Let's see. Something happened here. Hold on. He must have hit the wrong button. So sorry about that, guys. Hold on here. Trying to figure things. All right, sorry about that. Jab, what do you? They are holding. I would agree. Campbell, correct. Buddy, hold to field goal, then score TD. Yeah, if we score TD here, yeah, this game is over, in my opinion. Troy, we have an absolutely zero pressure all game. Cannot play man-to-man if you can't get pressure. No, man-to-man, that's asking a lot out of them to hold up more than 3 to 4 to 5 seconds. I'd say, RJ, other teams can't run our plays. No, that would be nice if they couldn't. Copyright them, I would suggest. Present refs bailing them out. Maybe some truth to that. Buddy can't go. Come on, Davis. You know, I don't agree with that penalty there because you watch the replay. Who's generating the contact? Is it Davis or is it the offensive player? But is what it is now. Let's see. Ed, what do you got? Let's get it done 100%. 100%, my friend. Let's see. Lions agreed. Troy says burger time. Henry, we need more. Need a 60-plus field goal to win this? Maybe. Let's see. Day, let's grind the Vikings defense down. Keep pounding that rock. We might just do that. Ed, oops. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Buddy, now we take time off that clock, score a touchdown. Let's do that. Rodrigo says, Bo. Let's see. Jab, D is tired? I think so. Let's see. Scott, my gosh, Darnold has all day in the pocket too many times. Yeah, too many times indeed. All right, let's see. Games in our hands it is. You control your own fate here. Bolt, Electron, Legend is coming, maybe. Agreed, Troy. Okay, we're all caught up there. All right, coming out of the, see, we're in the commercial here. Lions are going to get the ball up 5. Can't ask for much more. You want to go on and win this game? You were down 10 points early. You've come back. You need to finish this game now. Lions Talk Live fan, we need Maxx Crosby now. See what they do. Jeffrey in Ryark, this kid from Stanford, maybe. Doug, game's in our hands. All right, so let's see what they do here. So they're replaying the last play by the Vikings. You know, we can say what we want. The Lions D, while they haven't gotten a ton of pressures there, they haven't been terrible by any means. And the Vikings do have one of the better, I'm not going to say they're the best, but one of the better combos for tackles, offensive tackles in the league. All right, 6:04. Vikings again have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. And Lions are just going to take a knee, take it out to the 30-yard line. They have a 5-point lead. They have the ball. And, hey, we got the fuel. They got their sunglasses on. It's night. Yeah, hit it. All right. Let's stretch the 4-minute offense to 6 minutes here. That would be great. All right, getting something from somebody. Got to get points. I agree. Okay, back to you guys. All right, so strong formation. Under center is Goff. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back. It's Monty. 84 in motion. I think that's Zilcha. And they get it. Oh, Monty can't hold on, unfortunately. Goff was under some immediate pressure. The blocking was not great. And the worst thing than anything, that stops the clock. But Lions got to go for it. I would not be playing safe here. I'd give Goff 2 opportunities to get a first down here. That's me, though. Yeah, I'm letting Goff, hey, you're going to win this or you're going to lose this, at least on this opportunity here. As far as this drive here, I'm giving them 2 shots at the first down here. Let's see what the Lions do from the 30. Instead, they're going to run it. They're going to get up there. And Monty fumbles the ball. And that is going to be a score. There is a flag on the play. Dave Montgomery tried to switch the ball in hands while piling forward for more yards and gave it up. Let's see if it stands. Vikings got a break on one. It's holding. And it's on Detroit. Like I said, I would have put it in Goff's hands, but they don't listen to me. And it just punches it right out. Well, Lions have an opportunity to go down and now try to regain the lead here. But is what it is. Is what it is. Well, you're going to get the ball back here. You can still go down and win the game. All right. They're going for 2 to try to make it a field goal. Let's see if the Lions can hold them. Incomplete pass. All right. They have a 1-point lead with 5:50 left. Lions are going to get the ball back. Let's see if they can go down and win this game now. Hey, you wanted a... all right, broski, I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to come in here and be some sort of negative nanny just because the guy makes one bad play, I'm just over your butt, man. If you're going to come in here and anytime you go nowhere, you're nowhere to be found when everything's going Lions' way. Now you just want to come in here and poke the bear, so to speak. You know what? I've told you before, man. This is it. You do that jazz again, you're permanently out of here. You don't like it, go find a different channel. That's just, yeah, I'm over it, man. All right. So it is what it is, man. All right. So Lions got an opportunity to go down and win it. Well, the good thing is you control your own fate here. You control your own fate. All right. Chin up, Monty. Yeah, he'll recover. He'll recover. It happens. You know, not much you can do about it at this point. So move forward. If you're living in the past, you can't live in the now, and you can't make a play now then. 1-point game. You know, I know a couple of you guys say, hey, maybe Jake Bates has an opportunity to be the hero. Well, here you go. Go down here and score, though. You go for 2. You force the Vikings to need a touchdown. Doug, we win. It's all good. 100%. 100%. Time to show your grit. There you go. Broski equals Stroll. I would agree. All right. Well, Lions, let's see what you got here. 550. You're at the 30. And going to Gibbs. Gibbs goes forward for about a 3-yard gain. Let's see. Yep. We'll see what Lions do here, but they got second down here. And I'm guessing if you're Lions, this is 4 down territory unless it's like 3rd and forever. 2nd and 6. Plenty of time. You've got 2 timeouts plus a 2-minute warning. See what they do here. Goff under center. Raymond in motion. Blitz coming. Goff under some pressure. Throws it deep. And it's out of bounds. Game of inches. The fumble 6 was nearly 1. Yeah, just... All right, you got 2 downs to get a first down, sort of like the last drive. I'm living and riding with Goff here. They don't listen to me, though. And again, Taylor Decker just has not performed well today, in my opinion. All right, shotgun formation for Goff. Goff making a line adjustment. You got 2 receivers high, 2 low, plus Gibbs in the backfield. Vikings showing man across the board. They're bringing a little heat. Deckard again beat. Decker is getting destroyed. And to be fair, though, I don't know what Goff's doing on that play. That's a terrible play for Goff. But Decker is getting walloped here. I'm just not sure. Decker, this is about the 3rd or 4th time I think I remember in this broadcast calling out, he looks like a rookie tackle out there today. Well, Detroit's defense is going to have to get a stop and hold them to a field goal, or the Vikings are going to escape this one. Great punt by Fox. Great job by the coverage team. All right. Decker is still hurt, I think. Yeah, he has not looked good today by any means. And remember, there was a couple plays earlier where he just got owned. He's struggling with speed rushers. And hey, is what it is. It's hard to be a quarterback when you're getting hit from behind, and your left tackle this game has not done well. All right, Lions D needs to hold. They've got 2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. So, all right, let's see what the Vikings do here. Handoff up the middle to Jones. Jones is going to get about 4 yards, maybe 5. So I thought he initially was going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It is 2nd and 5, so that's not good for Detroit. All right, Broski, Goff has a mouthful. Okay. Broski, I don't even know what you mean by that, man. What does that mean? Goff has a mouthful. All right, well, it is what it is, man. All right, back to the game. 2nd and 5. Vikings have a very favorable situation here. Under 4 minutes to go with a 1-point lead. Making a line adjustment. Vikings burning as much time as they can. Man in motion. They're going to hand it off again. Opportunity for the Lions. They bring them down after about a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 4, I'm going to say. Lions, you're in a tough spot here. You can't let them get a first down, and you can't have Darnold have all game. So Lions I'm going to guess, they're going to have to use this game, win or lose, as an opportunity to reassess their pass rushing situation. Nice stop. Let's hope so. They got to do it one more down here. And Vikings can do anything here. They can run, they can pass. My guess is they are going to play action pass here. Well, I guess it's going to be a pass since he got nobody in the backfield here. Lions in straight man. And here we go. He's rolling out. And it is an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. That helps the Troy out. Under 3 minutes to go. Lions are going to get the ball back. 4th and 4. Lions secondary holds tall. I am surprised by that call. You still for interview. Okay, I'll deal with this in a minute, man. So, all right. Yeah, getting back to it. Sorry, guys. So, all right, Lions, you want a chance to be a winner here? I would say this. I'd be strongly considering, if I'm Ben Johnson here, giving Taylor Decker some help because he has struggled this entire second half, which has limited the Lions' offense on multiple different positions here. It's going to be 4 down territory, obviously, for Detroit. But the good news is you only need a field goal. All right, let's see. Cleve Raymond, he's going to get up to about the 30-yard line. Jake Bates, as we all know, has one heck of a leg. Let's see what happens. So, all right, block this punt. You don't get that, but the Lions do have the ball with an opportunity here. So you can't ask for much more. And, yes, the post-game show. Hold on here. I'm going to foretell the future by trying to finish it off here. All right, getting back to it. We got 2 timeouts, 2-minute warning, 2:32. Do you put it in Goff's hands? I would, but they don't ask me. So let's get back to it. They're going to hand it up the middle to Gibbs. Gibbs going to cut back forth for about a 4-yard gain. Do they take it down to the 2-minute warning, or do they let it go? Do they try to get another play for the 2-minute? That would be my big question. Monty on the sideline, maybe in a bit of a timeout for that fumble. 2nd and 6. 2:14. I'm guessing Detroit doesn't hike. Well, no, they are. They're going to the line. My bad. Yeah, but you're down 1 point, dude. And it's 2-minute warning time. All right. I get the what's his knucklehead. The commentator says you're losing, but you're down 1 point. It's not like you, unless you have zero belief in your kicker, it's not like you need something egregious over the top here. So, all right, comment section, hang on to the ball. I agree with that. Now, I got to give me a second, guys, while I try to work on this post-game show. Let's see, hold on. And I'm guessing what's going to happen here. I may have to rewrite this. Fourth.
Scroll. I'm cramping. Yeah. For savings and difference, get more with my account. I overdid it like a show.
Well, you want a chance here? You got it. And again, I'll get the post game show up right after this is done, or we know the fate of the game. It's gonna be a great opportunity here to win here. So legit honey at the buzzer. There you go. Maybe Jam. What the hell? Ben pull the play of the day out of your bag. Maybe. 66-yarder to go or last second field goal. Maybe. Let's see. Doug, run the clock down. I think they're going to try to do everything they can to win. We got Legtron. Been waiting for him to show his leg. Yes, indeed. We need to run the clock too. 100%. Hang on to the ball. Watch 4 blitzes. They're going to. And I'm guessing at this point, you've got to consider giving Taylor Decker a little help. He is struggling this game with speed rushers, and that has ended 3 different Lions drives. Broski, that Monty extension isn't looking so good right now. All right, tell me why, Broski, because you got about 10 seconds to tell me why it's not looking good. He's had tons of plays that have been great this season. If you're expecting one play to define a person, then Caleb Williams is a complete bust, because how many turnovers does he have this year? Let's go with that. So, Broski, if you're going to come to these live streams and try to be the naysayer, then you need to never come in here again, because you will not be allowed in here again. I'm not warning you again, man. It feels like a weekly basis with you. All right. Here we go. Robert, time for a 65-yard field goal at the end of regulation? Maybe. Decker been struggling all game. He has. So, Broski, let me know what you want to do. But if you run your mouth here again, you will be perma-banned. I'm not playing with it again, man. All right, there you go. Let's see, Jerry, they need to let Monty get that back in there. He's got something to prove. Maybe. Norma, what do you got? Decker is getting cooked. He has been. All right, Houston wins. Very, very good. All right, back to the game. 2 timeouts, 2nd and 6. Going to pitch it out to Gibbs. Gibbs going to cut it up. He's got a first down. He's going to break the tackle in a little bit more. He's getting up to about, I believe, the 48-yard line. So there we go. Need a babysitter for Broski? Yeah. And no offense, man. You're going to come into a Lions channel and try to talk trash, then you will be perma-banned. You can only warn the guy for so much in a year, where he's either too dumb to listen or too stupid to understand. So pick one. I understand Broski, but jab, yeah, there we go. All right. 1:27 and counting. Lions still 2 timeouts. First down. Goff back to pass. It is play action underneath the Gibbs. He's got a lot of room. He's out to the 45, maybe the 35, depending on where they mark him. So now the Lions are in field goal range if he's at the 35. If not, you got 1 minute and 18 seconds. You got a lot of time. Let's see what I don't know. I will have to see where they marked him at, but I got to imagine if you're the Lions, you are just pounding this ball here. If you have faith, I should say, in Jake Bates, you're pounding the ball here. So, Jared Goff, 19 game-winning touchdown drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. 5 seconds to see they hike it, and it is a play-action pass. I'm surprised by that. Goff taking a shot, and he's got it. It is St. Brown down to about the 21-yard line. I would say this is looking pretty good for Detroit here. You might not be able to draw up anything better here. The accuracy keeps going up the closer you get, I would think, at least. To the 20 says RJ. Okay, jab. Oh, no, Houston lost. All right, it happens, man. We'll worry about that another time. Lions still here playing, though. Doug, well, how about a TD? TD, man, at this point, that would be something, wouldn't it? And I got to wonder, if you're the Vikings, are you almost thinking that way? Do you let the TD happen so you have an opportunity to get the ball back? Let's see. 1:07 left. Let's see. Minnesota called the timeout, and Lions are in a pretty good spot here. It'll be interesting to see what you do. If I'm the Vikings, I might actually think about that, because unless you think somehow Jake Bates is going to miss that short of a shot, I don't know. It would be an interesting dynamic for sure. Now let's run for the Vikings call out timeouts. They've got 2 left, so you can take this down to about, and don't hold me to it, but I want to say about 15, 20 seconds. I want to say. I'm guessing you're pounding the ball here. Heck, man, you're almost in knees territory. All right, Gibbs, he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to lose about a yard. That's going to be first down. Now second down, Vikings in the timeout. And yes, timeout on the play. 2nd and 11. But you're doing what you need. You're going to force them into timeouts here. All right, let me keep working on the post-game show thumbnail. All right, let me change the picture so it doesn't look too much like coincidentally the regular game show. Let's see let me find some stuff here. And I got to find something people cheering, doing something. Dang it, where'd that go? Upload. I'm uploading. I'm working on it. All right. Putting Taylor Decker in it, even though, he hasn't played his best game by any stretch of the imagination here. All right. Just trying to get Lions players screaming and yelling, foretelling the future here. All right, back to the game. I'll work on this in a second after the next timeout. And Detroit just going to take a knee. Goff does not go down right away here. So Detroit showing nothing but faith here in Jake the Hitman Bates. Setting the stage indeed for a last-second field goal attempt by Jake Bates that would win the game and send the Vikings their first loss of the year. And no timeouts left for the Vikings. What's a 45-second play clock? So they'll take a knee, and there'll be, don't hold me to it, 15, 16 seconds left, right around there, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, anybody want to do the math for me in the comments section? All right. Oops, hold on here. I'm trying to set up the post-game show thumbnail. So, all right, Jake Bates, you want to be a hero? You know what Tina Turner say? We don't need our hero. We need Jake Bates to be the hero here. So there we go. And there we go. So there'll be about a 18-second difference, I believe. So you get this kick, you've got a 2-point lead. Vikings are going to have to come up with something big to make it happen. The Vikings can't even freeze the kicker here. So that's good. All right. Jake Bates, hey, Dan Campbell's got a lot of good things to say about him. Says he lives in the moment, which you love to hear as a coach there. All right, let me finalize this thumbnail here. Let's see, 20. All right, thumb 3. All right, there we go. It's saved. All right, let me now. Lions called timeout. All right, 19 seconds, plus you're going to take off a couple seconds with a kick. It's all down to this. Jake Bates can win it for him, or he can, not win it for him, I guess. So it's going to be on. Let's see. Lions beat post game show. Just win, baby. All right, this is for the win. From 44 yards. It's up there. It's out there. It is good. Right down the middle, basically. 15 seconds left plus the kickoff. All right. What do you do if you're Minnesota? We're about to find out. All right. Kevin Connell and the boys, they don't have any timeouts. They've got to go for it. Jake Bates, you wanted a good game. And, man, Vegas, they said, this was to be a 1.5 point game. Hey, they're looking like they're geniuses right about now. So, all right, guys, I'll get you through the rest of this, and I'm going to hop immediately over to the post-game show. Hopefully, you guys can all come over to it. The link is up. I've already foretold the future because Dan O'Damas told us what it was going to be. Lions just win, baby. And, it's just funny how, what's his name? Broski somehow has disappeared once again. Things don't go Detroit's way. He jumps in. I would say, when things are going Detroit's way, he runs away. When they're not, he jumps in. Broski, you are about the biggest troll I've ever met, man. Stand tall. If you're going to talk trash when things aren't going our way, you need to man up and say, what a great comeback for Detroit when they do go our way. So I love you, Broski, but sometimes you do take it to a level. All right, 15 seconds left. Let's see. Bates, I'm guessing you're just being told to put it in the back of the end zone here. It's up there. It's out there. And, that's not going to make it. That's almost 3 points that way. All right, content. I got to get this all set and ready. Apologies while I finish up the post-game show. All right. What a game this is going to be, assuming the Lions hold on here with 15 seconds left. Great game. Great win for Detroit. And, go from there, my friends. Go from there. All right, finishing this up here. Wow, I got a second. Man, multitasking for you guys. All right. What a comeback. All right. Yeah, I would say it's an opportunity to get a free pick here because they've got to get out of bounds. So you obviously, as a defense coordinator, you're keeping that in mind. All right. Shotgun formation. Nobody in the back, which you would expect. Lions, hey, they're only rushing Aleem McNeil. The clock is their friend. Darnold, how far can he wing it? We're going to find out. And, hey, why did he throw it to the middle of the field? What an idiot. Just get away from him. They can't even spike it in that amount of time. Its clock is done. Let's see. Were they set? I don't think so. Yeah, there's no time. That's game. All right, guys. Let's see what shakes. I'll wait for it to be official. But yes, I don't think they were in a lined up in time. And there's the call. Lions win. We'll see you in the post-game show. Come on over. It's up there. Hop on in. I'm going there live right now. I'm assuming. Come on now. Make it official. One play. What? How's? What? That doesn't seem right at all. Yeah, if it's illegal formation, there's no play. There's no time. All right, maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to see all of them get set. They snap it. It's a foul, but with 1 second on the clock when the ball hits the ground. So they do get another play. They will enforce a 5-yard penalty.
All right, well, it's got to be into the end zone. All right. Well, let's see. Man, I put everybody in the end zone, man, or at least in the 20-yard line or further. I'd rush 3 guys and put everybody about 80 yards back. Let's see what happens here. Just don't. And that's going to be a sack. That's going to be the game. And Nowakowski with the sack. Hey, I told you he was an elite player. All right, now we'll see you guys over in the post-game show. See you over there.